I went live, a random button popped up at the top that allowed me to just immediately connect it to Discord. Cool.
Oh.
That button's not at the top
Ooh.
like it was last time. That's also
So
cool.
she's not there in back. Okay.
I'm just gonna press some buttons. Okay,
It might have been for Women's History Month.
Well,
They made it
the
easy
way
for Women's
that
History.
last time I had literally like 15 tabs open, and I don't know which of the tabs was the reason things started working. So now I'm starting with like no tabs, and then I'm gonna start adding tabs to see.
We got reverse.
Yeah, because like last time I just
Engineering.
had so much happening that I couldn't figure out what was the thing that worked. I just opened it
Ooh,
all. Okay.
last time was a key. I had fun last time.
It was a good time. Okay. This is open, that is open. Let me open up another thing.
You see my phone? My phone likes it.
Take your time. I have no idea what's going on. Okay, so I've opened up another thing.
Okay. Oh, no, it's slipping. Okay, girl.
I see myself. So that's working.
Period.
Great. Nothing else is working. This is
We have minutes though. We were good.
Video capture device. Mac OS screen capture. I can't remember what I did last time. Audio input.
Was it Streamlabs or something?
I was with the way that I had Streamlabs open. I had 3 apps open at the same time. That's why I'm like, I don't know
which app it was.
It was that started working it, but it was doing stuff. Okay. Capture color, image slide, audio capture, screen capture. The way that I'm gonna start screaming again. Because even Zoe had even helped me last time. Audio input, video capture. If I do screen capture, yes, I've pressed that button. That's great. Yeah. But I need to connect that screen capture
to YouTube.
To Discord.
Oh, to Discord.
And then somehow that connected itself to YouTube.
I wonder if Discord had a little bot.
You know, I literally think Discord did it because I didn't know what I was doing. I'm sitting here right now not knowing what I'm... Okay, add source. I've got the source. I've got color, scale, social interest. I don't need that. Group selected, copy. How do I...
Ooh.
And that button's still not there. I swear I'm gonna lose it. I've got plenty of time though. Scale.
You got time.
Transform group selected items, new method, show transition, hide transition. Because last time I even struggled making it like public because when I started connecting things. Okay. Ooh. Everybody. Ooh.
Oh yeah, Ooh.
Wait. Hold on. Window capture. That's not what I want. I want application capture. Display application.
Oh, because this is an app. Discord is an app.
Discord's not showing up on my capture though. Let me just press OK. Didn't do anything. Girl, the way that I hate everything about this, Discord's still not popping up. Where's Zoe? I'm about to message Zoe. Zoe's the one that knows how to do it.
Zoe help.
Because Zoe streams. That's how I literally just cried. Video capture device. Maybe that's what I need to be doing. Is it on? Active. Properties. MacBook Pro camera, preset high. Yes, that feels right. iPhone. Now, the issue right now that I'm having is that, let's close that. Discord isn't showing up. Where last time it absolutely did.
It just popped up. Yeah.
Yes. That's not existing right now. Show windows with empty names. And windows. Oh. Oh no. Okay, wait. I've pressed some buttons. Internal OBS, Spotlight, OBS, messages, Google
Buttons have been
Chrome,
pressed. No.
LinkedIn, Discord. Oh, buddy.
Oh.
Window capture, Discord with you. Let's see what that does. Nothing has changed. Maybe because that's
nothing
the
has changed.
Discord one. Show us emptiness. It's not. Listen on. Control Center, Creative Cloud, Doc, Discord. I have like 4 different Discord options, but none of them show anything. Where are my defaults?
I'm trying to Google.
Let me tell you. The way I don't know nothing. Okay, let's do like my built-in retina. Whoa. Okay. Okay. Show full screen. Maybe if I make you full screen again. Let me do that again. Where'd you go?
I'm hiding.
Did I hang up on you? Are you here?
No, I'm hiding.
Are we still in a call?
Yes.
I lost you.
But I can hear you.
Oh, wait, there you are. Okay.
I'm like, wait,
Okay, you're here.
I'm like, wait, I'm here.
Okay, let me go press another button because I think that's going to do something. You're now full screen. Yeah. Discord. Ooh. I think I've got it a little bit. But like not really.
We're almost there, maybe.
I think this is it.
Okay.
Where's Zoe? Yeah, I'm about to message Zoe. Zoe's the only one that knows how to do anything.
Zoe, save us.
Okay. Because last time the thing that looked bad was I literally just had to like maneuver things and do like a screen recording from YouTube, which I've got 7 minutes to figure out the other way that I did it last time. And then if that doesn't work, I'm about to do the share screen that I did the first time.
Period.
Because at that point, I've pressed every button. I think what I need to do is is start recording. Stop recording. Settings. Okay. Whew. Audio.
They need to streamline this.
No, but you know what the thing that makes it so hard is like the amount of the ways that they don't really want you to like stream with people or something. There's so many easy ways to stream and you don't add people.
Mm-hmm.
But something about Yeah, the second you start adding people, there's like 35 steps to get there. Zoe, hey, my hero.
Oh,
Hey, Zoe.
amen.
My hero, my angel. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, I have OBS open up. Bree is in my Discord. My screen capture, right? So I have my screen capture and then I go to properties and I do window capture, right? And then I click Discord. Okay. Yeah. So I've clicked window capture Discord. That doesn't look good, first off. But then after that, I don't know what. Last time, and I'm gonna say it, my OBS screen looks so different from last time. And I don't know what's going on. Because at first, you remember how we had like a column on the right where I would press like, oh yeah, connect to YouTube. That column doesn't exist anymore. And things have moved around. Oh, maybe hold on, everybody. I have it on and I pressed everything, like I left everything open. Screen share. What do I have? Like the screen share. Okay, so you know how we made a scene called Book Club, and then my sources, I have audio input, video capture device, screen capture, and audio capture. I have the screen capture open. And then I go to the properties for that screen capture, and I've made it me and Bree. I'm pretty sure. What's up?
Oh. This is woman in STEM.
Zoe, I'll call you, Zoe. Zoe, you're getting called.
About to be.
I'm about to have a call on a call on a call.
On a call.
On a call on a call. On a call on a call.
Reinforcements.
I need some help. Oh, wait. Can I? What's happening? Oh, now my brain really hurts. If I call Zoe on my phone, I don't know. Hold on. Oh, did I hang up on you, Bree? Are you still there? Bree. I think I hung up on Bree. Bree. I'm hanging up on everybody. I'm about to do the screen recording like last time. Oh my gosh. Since I tried to call Zoe on Discord, it hung up Bree's Discord and join video call.
Oh, it's back to normal.
Well, I hung up on you.
Y'all heard that, everybody?
You say everybody, you not connected to nothing. You saying everybody.
I watch it on YouTube. I hope everybody knows. Hung up on. Justice.
Okay, I'm just gonna do it the way we did last time because the app that I used the time before, I think it updated or something because I set up the screen in a way that I knew how to use, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna press the same buttons. And now the buttons are in different places. So I don't.
They updated it.
Yeah,
no,
like Hey, y'all, that's so dead right now.
Updated the app.
Like, that's so over with right now. Okay, let me just set you up. Make sure I don't got no type of private information out here. Okay.
Trying to make sure my little tabs are good.
Yeah. Well, no. Your tabs don't show. My tabs will show.
Oh no, I'm talking about my little.
Oh, not me being like, don't you worry. I know exactly what I'm doing. Okay.
My tabs of.
I'm just gonna do a. Yeah, Zoe, I think I accidentally updated OBS or something because that screen looks completely different. Hey, Mick, we're in my designated 20 minutes of having no idea how to use my computer.
It's designated. It's in the schedule.
It's in the schedule. I actually wasn't on early enough to give myself the 30 minutes I needed last time. Okay, so we're just going to do a share screen. Right? Window. Oh, everybody literally shut the F up. Is this the button? Hold on.
Don't do it. Is that the button?
Okay, it's a share screen button. All I have to do is press share screen. OBS doesn't even need to get involved. Hold on, what's happening? What do you see?
Oh, I'm seeing myself on the YouTube. We did it.
No. Did I hang up? I'm panicking.
No.
I'm panicking.
No, wait, what did you do? It went away.
But you're back.
Oh, I'm back. Yes.
I'm literally not going to touch a single thing. I've got the YouTube chat right here. Oh, Zoe's saying she should have told me not to update OBS. Yeah, I think that I don't know, but stuff is happening now. I'm not going to touch anything. We're just going to continue to give me 20 to 30 minutes before every single meeting. Okay, let me move some stuff around so that I can see you talking and I can see Bree. Are we good? Can you guys hear Bree? Bree, can you do a sound check?
Can you hear me, guys? We live? We good?
Please. Please tell me we can hear Bree. Everything is beautiful. I'll hang up right now. Let's end it on a high.
We did it.
That's nice meeting you. Okay, now that we got that set up, got my and running on CPT, I'm on time.
Yeah, we technically are.
Now, hey Emily, you know who else? Who was our other Wuthering Heights lover? Who's our other Wuthering Heights lover?
Oh yeah, because some people have read it before,
We've got some lovers. Emily's here, and Emily was our Wuthering Heights lover. Mick, we're gonna get to you. Yeah, that's right, Mick. Yeah, I saw Mick talking schmack in his review.
Oh.
Yeah, that's right, Mick. Let me call you out right now, Mick. Let me put your business out there.
Oh, you have been exposed.
Oh. Christina is our other lover. I don't know. Okay. Christina has a time difference from us though. So let's just hope that she gets on later. Christina has a time difference and I think she gets off work. Mick, you're usually at work right now. But okay.
Oh no, they want to come in here. Mick has some stuff to say. Okay.
Mick, using all caps and I just logged on. Please calm down, Mick.
It's serious.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Book Club. Thank you for sitting through the designated 20 to 30 minutes of me not knowing how to do anything. We have Bree as co-host today. I'm sure you all see Bree in there with the memes, the reactions, the vibes. And I was just like, Bree, can you please be my co-host? I would have so much fun with you. Please. So Bree is gracing us with her presence today. Tell us about yourself, favorite books you love. Give us an intro.
Oh gosh, yes. Okay, so My name's Bree. If you like you said, I'd be up in the club just going rampant with my little memes. And I'm 26. I'm a Scorpio. If there's any Scorpios out there, gang. Okay. And my favorite books. Oh gosh.
Just so we get a feel of your taste.
I'm all over the place. So Great Alone by Kristen Hanna.
I haven't done a Kristen
Priory
Hanna.
of the Orange Tree. You need to read that. I
know,
cried.
I'm scared because Kristen Hanna has a cult following.
I cried like a psychopath.
So we got
and it was there's a video of me crying like a psychopath on my TikTok.
And you're like, and I posted it to the public.
Yes, I did. It's public information.
Okay. Great Alone by Kristen Hanna. Any others that we're loving? Priory
of the Orange Tree.
Ooh.
Love that.
Okay.
I'm about to get into her second book, which is like the free whatever, but it's like 1,000 pages. So you gotta work through that. And then my horror books, anything Darcy Coates. I'm sorry.
Really?
She's my
have you seen Casey pops in every now and again? Casey is a flight attendant, super cool. She's in book club, love her. She's hosting in a month or so. Loves Darcy down.
She's my girl. If I'm in a reading slump, I know Darcy gonna get me. Now, is the plot's gonna make sense? No.
That's what Casey said.
Is it gonna be the stupidest characters you ever read? Yes. But are you gonna have a time? A time is going to be had. That's what I want when I go to Darcy. Okay? I'm not looking for Stephen King horror writing. I'm not trying to think. Look, I'm looking for let's give me I'm the same way with Frida.
I'll talk smack about Frida.
Frida's not S.A. Cosby, but I want to have a time. I'm gonna have a time, and I'm gonna be cussing out all the characters. Okay,
Frida just be doing stuff, and then she's like a doctor for her 9 to 5.
She's a doctor.
She's a doctor.
In everything episode. Frida. Oh, girl, that's why she's writing loopy. She has no sleep.
No sleep.
I cracked the code. She's sleep deprived.
She hates her life. Okay.
She's like, oh, let me make a twist because you forgot what you were writing.
Literally has no idea.
6 shifts in
Literally
between.
a mess.
I get it. I get you, Frida.
I see you, Frida.
I like you, Frida.
I understand, Frida. You have an excuse. You have no idea what's going on.
There's levels. That's why I'm like, the arguments on Book Talk where they're like, you can't rate that a 5-star. Girl, this 5-star is not this 5-star. We're
had a time. Had a time.
There's levels.
Mind your business.
Okay.
That is our co-host of the day, Bree. Strong opinions, good vibes. To start book club, what were our ratings and general feels?
4. I gave it a 4.
Okay. Mick, we're gonna get to you. Mick, start typing, Mick.
Mick. We're waiting for that paragraph.
Oh, Zoe gave it a 3. Okay, can I know why? What are our whys? What are our ratings? Emily loves Wuthering. Emily, you said this is your 4th reread. Can you please give like a why you're rereading? Why? Yeah, like a why. Because there's a difference between like a 4-5 and then a 4-5 that I am rereading.
Right.
Those are two different vibes. You gave it a 4. Talk to me about that.
It would have been lower if it was like how it was marketed to me, like just a straight love story. I'm not a lovey girl.
Okay.
I want to see people get tore up, and I was pleasantly surprised because Heathcliff, was snatching wigs left and right. I was very entertained. He's a terrible person, but he definitely Heathcliff Baddie's chain off rip. Okay. Oh. I didn't think it was gonna be like this at all. I thought it was gonna be like a long lost love comes back.
And have you seen any of the movie remakes or
the one that she just did with Jacob Elordi?
You saw that one,
right? Is that his name? Yes. I don't know what book that lady read.
Okay. I haven't seen the movie. I haven't seen it, but we'll get to that. We'll get to that when we start talking about like race and race theory in the book. Absolutely, because that
Yes.
movie needs to be brought up. Absolutely.
But also, it was too sexual.
Too sexual.
I thought I was about to be reading 50 Shades of Grey,
Okay.
1800s edition. And that's not what this was. It was Wuthering Heights, The Real Housewives of Wuthering Heights. That's what
My
it was.
thing is also like, in the time that Emily Bronte is writing this book, you can't write those kinds of scenes. You can't.
That part.
So like all the inclusion of it being so sexual is such a deviation from what this book could even possibly have done. Zoe said that the creepy Sweet Home Alone was not for me. Wait, the creepy
Sweet Home Alabama.
Sweet Home Alabama was not for me. But also the trauma. Everybody needs to go to therapy. Everybody needs to go to therapy. There's not a single likable. There's not a single likable character within this story.
Nope.
Unless you have a character that you do like.
I like Heathcliff just because he be cutting up, but
Okay.
you should be like that
for vibes purposes. Okay.
You should not be cutting up.
Emily's about to school us. My lore is that I'm an English major, so you love classics, especially those written by women, and your thesis was on unreliable narrators. Emily, we're getting to that. Emily, I've taken so many notes on Nellie.
Nellie.
Y'all, hold on. Everybody slow down. We talking about Nellie. Emily, we're getting there.
Nellie.
Mick. Okay, Mick.
Yeah.
Come to the front of the class. You were just being nice. Mick doubled down.
What would be your truthful rating?
A 3.5 instead of a 3.75, but you felt bad about it. This is one of those books it's been recommended to you so many times. Okay, actually, I feel that because I did feel that a little bit. There was an element of this where I think people talk about Wuthering Heights, and you brought this up, it being labeled this romance. And the way I've heard people speak about this book, coming into it, I did have a moment where I was like,
where's the lovey-dovey?
I was like, is this what we're doing? It took me a second to accept this book for what it was, for sure. Because I started it and I was like, this is whack. Like, everybody's got their clothes on. Like, it's like
everyone's got their clothes on.
Everybody's got their clothes on.
I was like, oh no, I actually, because I'm not a lovey person. So when it flipped, I was like, oh yeah. I was like, I'm in it. I'm ready. I was like, we're keeping our clothes on and we're cussing people out. I'm sad.
Her.
Right.
But no, I was literally like, because at first when I thinking of it as a romance, and then a couple of pages in being like, oh, ew, don't like Heathcliff. Really hope that's not what's going on. That was kind of like drastic because I thought with my presupposed notions that I would be down bad for Heathcliff.
Right.
And then I was in there and I was like, who is this guy? Like,
I blame the lady because I seen a couple, the one who I don't know her name, who made the movie. I'm so sorry. I don't know your name. Shout out to you. But I saw her doing the interviews and they were like, so people are saying you're deviating from the book. And she was like, well, that's what I thought, what I was reading when I was 14. Reread the book. What was your 14-year-old self thinking? Yes, that's what yes.
Did you read the Wattpad and you thought you were reading the book?
We're reading the book. Yes. Yeah. Okay. She said that's what her brain got from it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's why I was like, going into it, I was like, I guess we're going to read Wuthering Heights. I don't know. We kissing and stuff. And then they were fighting and punching. And I was like, oh, this is cool.
Zoe says her name's Emerald Fennel.
Yeah. Miss Emerald said,
come to the front. You sit behind Mick, actually.
Mick got stuff to say.
Mick got stuff to say. Mick's in the front. Okay. For today's, I think going chapter by chapter doesn't quite make sense versus us just talking about like the big
character
themes.
Per character.
Like we're gonna hit the characters. We gotta hit some characters. But like the big things that stand out, because there were some moments I was like sitting in a chapter and I was like, talking about this chapter by itself doesn't like make sense.
Doesn't make sense. Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know. Do you want to kick it off with anything that is heavy on your mind when you were reading this book that you would like to flesh out and argue about a little bit? Anything.
I feel like we might be on the same page. But this goes more so into the movie side.
Okay.
Why is he not, we need to cast the right person.
Okay, casting the right
Because
person.
this whole thing in here was she can't marry him because he's poor.
Yes.
He goes and gets rich and comes back, but guess what? So you still can't marry her. But if he comes back and he's white, that doesn't make any sense. It takes away the whole thing.
His entire character. And I actually have quite a bit of notes on the meaning of this book and how we read it. So I guess I want to start with the genre. And my first question to you is this a piece of feminist literature? There are no right answers because I don't have an answer. I don't know stuff.
I'm looking at the characters and how they acted towards the women, how the women moved.
Yeah.
But it seemed like they were more, they wanted to uphold what they had, unless it was with Heathcliff, and now we don't want to do it. Now we want to be independent. But then you come back over here and you're fine being
even taking it as simply back as our narrator being Nellie. And the amount of voice that is actually given to
her,
a woman in servitude. Does that make it quite a piece of femme lit? Emily is saying yes. I don't think I think that in the time period that it was coming out, there was a lot that this book is purported to be doing. First, I would say that, because my question after is this a piece of feminine? Is this a book about the rights not afforded to a slave? Because I would say no, just in the placing of this book on a timeline. So this came out during the Industrial Revolution, you guys. And I think it's more so using, and this is just a thought, hey, no need to apologize for being late. I think this is more so like in the Industrial Revolution, people in the lower classes and more middle classes were getting opportunities to move up.
Rise up, yeah.
Yes. So I think, and this is just me, I think that Emily Bronte was using a slave to sort of push this narrative of if this guy is doing things, of all the people, if this guy is doing things to actually grow,
you can
then as a society, yes, we should be pushing these boundaries and pushing these systems. Because I was seeing a lot of discussions on how this is a big piece on race theory. While I think it can be used in discussion for race theory, absolutely, we're going to talk about that. I don't think Bronte was here saying free the slaves.
No, absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
Because the way the characters were talking to Heathcliff, even when he came back and he was Mr. Heathcliff, is crazy.
I don't think there's a part of Emily Bronte that's like, hey, we need to free the slaves. I think Emily Bronte was writing this book and speaking to classes of people and saying, look, we should be open to challenging things, and we should be seeing these steps, and we should be seeing the patriarchy. Not because I saw a lot of people going, because especially in the casting, and people were talking about the casting, a lot of people in Book Talk were talking about how Wuthering Heights is a great piece on race theory. And I was like, no.
Maybe intersectionality.
Ooh.
See, maybe
systems of
intersectionality,
oppression, but not race theory.
Yeah.
I did want to say that because when I even think about is this Gothic feminism? Is this femilit? Is this a little bit romantic? Maybe it isn't romantic. the fact that we have race centered in it the way that it is, that I think is used as a mechanism.
Yeah, because I wonder how they would have seen it if it was her writing a woman doing that, and a woman writing a woman being like, look, we could do it. They'd probably be like, girl,
this book actually received a lot of like very heavy backlash. That's part of the lore of the story, because I looked into the lore a little bit, and there was a lot of contention around the narration of this book and how it was received. There was even a moment in which, trying to help out, Emily's sister wrote a prologue. And did you see this? This came into, because we're going to talk about Nellie literally right effing now. The prologue was discussing how, hey, you guys, be kinder to this book. Think about how this character that you're seeing that's narrating it is a trusted source, is this kind, genteel, amazing, trusted, moral source. And
Nellie? Nellie?
Because Bronte's sister was saying like, hey, give this book its chance, see what this book is doing. Women deserve a voice, obviously, because our narrator is such a moral, trusted source, which I think is really interesting in the initial ways that this book was interpreted. Because, let's get to this narration, Emily to the front. Nellie, our character Nellie. Let's just ask right now, is Nellie, and a word I can't say on YouTube, an ist?
I want to say yes.
Okay.
I want to say yes.
Okay.
And she's messy. And she's in everybody's business. And she don't take responsibility or accountability.
Okay. What? Okay. Doesn't take responsibility, doesn't take accountability. Yes. Sit with that. Tell me more about that. Tell me more. I want to hear more about that.
But, okay.
Not taking accountability. Tell me things.
The times when she was like, oh, I'm not going to help Heathcliff because I know this is going to harm, whatever situation's going over here. But hey, Heathcliff, so I'm going to give you the key. So what you're going to do is go out and back, and you go, and then she'll stop the narration and be like, was I wrong? I wasn't wrong. Anyway, yeah, so I let him out and back. I'm like, girl, yes, you were wrong. And why are you asking? And yes, you did it. Your hand, you drew the map for this man. Like, at every turn, the devil works hard. Chris Jenner works harder. Nellie is the hardest worker out there. Nellie is the hardest worker. She gave this man a map.
Okay, wait, because I need to sit right there. The way that Nellie even speaks about Catherine. And because there were moments, the thing that I wanted to call out, where did I have it? I tried to take notes on where I was seeing things and chapters, but I think I forgot to write the chapter down on this one specifically. But the way she was speaking when she's sick in the house, and I was sitting there like, the way that Nellie is crafting this story, you're the woman servant. All of these intimate moments that you're speaking about in the way that you're speaking about them could not occur without your influence. These things couldn't occur.
You had a hand in it the whole time.
No, yeah, Mick, so messy. The way, Mick, hold on.
As a child,
let's do that right now, Mick. I literally wrote down that page because when I was sitting with Nellie as a narrator and how she is placing tone on this story, she is the one that's placing tone on this story. I literally highlighted, I have this version. And it's my page. Ooh. Where did I put it? Because I literally had to highlight it. I did not do well about making things organized and clean, though. My page 36 is the first time we hear about the description of
Heathcliff.
Right? Yes. Okay. It's my page 36. I don't know what version you guys have. I'm so sorry. The way that she kept referring to Heathcliff as it over and over in that initial description, but then you don't see it again. Ooh, girl, you let it slip. That was a let it slip moment.
I think too that also she probably viewed him because now he has some type of money, so he moved up a little bit.
And she
so now you're not
exactly
it, but you're
where,
an evil thing.
But my thing is, even seeing him grow, and her station has not grown at all. Where she has been has not changed and it has not moved. Versus she is telling the story and witnessing Heathcliff and it coming off the streets and rise above her. Which another thing I wrote down about Nellie that I think is interesting, because first there's like the power dynamics of her station. She does sort of start off in charge of Heathcliff and she relishes that station. And then as he grows in life through all the manipulation, he does do better for himself due to it. Yeah. But I also wrote down, there is a moment, again, I'm so sorry, you guys, I should have been better about writing down pages, but Nellie refers to herself and she identifies as part of the Earnshaw family. Like,
oh, I remember that. Yes.
Yeah, she literally, I didn't write it down. I just like sort of took it as a quick note. She literally views herself as part of that family. She's better than, she can read. She's read every book in this library. She's educated. She's part of the family. She truly sees herself as better than.
Yep.
I think Nellie's an interesting character.
It's okay. Yeah. I also want to point out when she sees herself better than, but then when Catherine was talking down on, who was it? I forget his name.
Catherine was talking down on everybody. She was laying her hands on people.
No, it was her cousin who couldn't read.
Okay.
And she was like, oh, you can't read. And Nellie was like, don't do that. Be nice. And I'm like, Nellie, you do that yourself.
Do it yourself.
Where do you think Catherine learned these behaviors? Because you have been her servant.
Hold on, wait. Let's pause on a sentence you're saying there. Catherine learning behaviors. Let's stop there. Let's take a second. Let's not blow past that one. Let's not blow past that sentence you just said. Catherine's learned behaviors. Okay. Give me more of that. Sit with that. Talk to me more about
that. She acts like she's like baby Nellie.
Okay.
To me, when they would argue, it was like Nellie was arguing with herself. Like they have the same type of uppity, and then like Nellie was like, well, you're not going to have it anyway. They're
an
like
element of learned behaviors partially absolving you of the wrong that you're doing.
No, because when you grow up, you're supposed to do better.
You're supposed to do better.
And she didn't want to do better. But how can you do better when Nellie's right there still telling you to do the same thing? Girl. But also, we have to look at it too. Catherine was like, what, 17? As an adult. 14, 16, 17.
She's making adult decisions. Beth said Nellie was blaming Catherine for her illness, saying that it was an illness of heartache, and then Catherine dies and Nellie just casually drops that there was a baby. Did I miss something? No, yeah, literally. I was literally like, let me flip back.
Because... No, okay. I was like.
But here's the thing. I'm glad you said that, because one thing I also wanted to say as part of this narration is there was an intentional confusing nature about how this story was told. The time jumps, the way that we just had like a story within a story within a story, and then this person was going to be talking, and then we would get little inserts of Nellie like talking to herself. And I wrote this down because there was a moment in reading that I forgot that Nellie was our narrator, and I was trying to like get to the crux of why I felt that way. And it's because this writing comes off as third person omniscient. There is no reason Nellie should be able to narrate other people's thoughts and feelings, because she doesn't know.
She shouldn't know, but she thinks she does, and
But
that's
she
why
thinks she,
it's
but she speaks it
unreliable.
so confidently that the way that this is narrated, I literally had a moment where I forgot Nellie was narrator, and I'm like, why do I keep feeling like I'm forgetting this narration style? Why do I keep forgetting? Because like when you had those moments where you would end and you would get back to the present with Lockwood and Nellie, I would feel a little like, oh, like shaken. And I'm like, why do I keep feeling like I'm being pushed out of, like I'm discombobulated? And I was like, I think it's because the way Nellie narrates, she's speaking on stuff she don't know.
She's like, and Heathcliff felt this way. I definitely know. Anyway, he stomped back home real mad. I know he did. Anyway, like, no,
he's such an evil. He has this. He intended to. He wanted to. He was hoping. Like the way that she speaks on people's intentions and what they were doing and why they were doing it. You don't know those things, Nellie.
It's the preconceived notions coming through.
It's the manipulation coming through. And then for her to say these things, to force and intuit the thoughts that she just knows people are having, and then to insert like, I need to make sure that I protect them. I need to make sure that I do this, and to act like she's responding to something real when really that's in your head, baby girl.
Well, she has nothing to do. Like you said, she's been in the same spot all her life.
All her life.
All her whole life. This is all she got. I mean, she kept the letter from, who was it from? See, I only know about 3 characters now.
Okay, can we? Okay, hold on. I'm glad you said that. There was a moment where I literally had to bring up like Spark Notes because I was like, who is this person?
I know what they
We've got 50 names in here. And the family tree is like, looking very horizontal and vertical.
It's like this, you know, we maybe dropped down once or twice, but it's very much just this. And
so it's literally like, name. Why does everyone have the same name?
They're like, oh, we just called him Linton because his dad was Linton and his grandpa was Linton. I'm like, damn, no, don't do that. Don't do that. Stop doing that. I'm like, and then we call her Kathy, and this other one Kathy, and this one's Kathy. I'm like, no.
The way that I had to sit and like brain draw a family tree when Lockwood is in the room and he's like tracing all the Kathy names, and I was like, we got 3 Kathys.
We said, wait.
We've got 3 Kathys.
Wait. Yeah.
How many Kathys?
I remember her name, Isabella.
She
kept the letter from Right, it was from Isabella, right? Yes, she kept the letter from Isabella. Because Isabella was like, I'm going to run away. And like, here's the letter. Don't tell anybody. When you're done reading it, blow it up. And Nellie was like, oh yeah, I got the letter right here. Hold on.
No, Zoe, there wasn't 3. There weren't 3 Kathys. You remember when Lockwood was in the room? This is just before he sees the ghost. We're going to talk about that. This is just before he sees the ghost. And he's like tracing all the Catherine names. And there's 3 Catherine names. And I was like,
yeah.
What's happening? How did I miss one? The way that I kept forgetting whose child was whose, because this guy had a kid, but then your woman didn't want you to watch that kid, and then she gave that kid to this person, but that's your kid.
And your kid is actually your cousin, that's your uncle, that's your dad.
So messy.
That was one thing. The characters in here, very, very, very confusing for me because they all had the same name and they all was in the family. And I know that was of the times because they, you know, that's what they was doing of the times. But
Sweet Home Alabama of the time.
What? Sweet Home Alabama of the times down. Because I was like, there's only a few that I really know. And, you know, there was one Heathcliff. There was only one, right? Or was there two? I think there was only one.
Since she says that Nellie was a self-insert. Yeah, no, Nellie was literally like, yeah, and then he thought this. No, literally.
She literally in the story, yes, when she's narrating, and also when it was happening at the time, Nellie was in their business. She was a self-insert, actually, like really. Like, let them argue. Nellie, you see him argue, and she's like running
Nellie's
down.
the villain. Let's keep that clear. Nellie is the villain. Heathcliff is a victim.
Heathcliff is a victim with the slick mouth. That's all it was.
He's just a boy. Okay. Emily said, I read the part where she hopes Heathcliff dress up for Edgar's visit as her trying to mess with him. Yes. There's no way she could have thought that could go well. But then she is out here narrating like, oh my gosh, and then this all went so crazy. Don't do something intentionally. You're not dumb. There was never a moment where I thought Nellie was dumb. I thought Nellie was
she says it herself. She's smart.
Very calculated in everything that she was doing. Mick said, I also fully thought this was going to be more of a ghost story. Yes, but I think because Nellie doesn't believe in ghosts, we didn't get any of that during her narration. I think if we saw more from Heathcliff's perspective, we could have seen more of how Kathy was haunting him his whole life.
I kind of want. If anyone is a writer, write that.
Write that.
Write Wuthering Heights from his perspective.
Make it a smut. Just
not a smut. Girl, okay, what's called Emerald.
Call Emerald. She's like, that's adaptation I want. Okay, since we're here in like talking about the ghost story, talking about the ghost, we're gonna get back to Nellie and narration just because that's just so prevalent in everything. So we'll just keep it in the back of our mind.
I do have a question about the ghosts for you.
We're talking about ghosts.
Do you think it was in his head, or you think she was actually like, hey, I'm a ghost? Or you think he was just tripping?
I think that Heathcliff is crazy. I do think, but I how do I word this? I don't think it comes from a place of missing her or loving her.
Mm-mm. It was very possessive.
Yeah, yes. Because the way that he's like calling out to her, begging for her, hoping that she comes back into his life, saying that he needs her, all of this. I think that there is such an element of, I don't even want to say regret, because regret almost came out of my mouth. I don't think there's an element of regret, but there is an element of something sinister and it's not love. I think it's something sinister that's bringing these delusions. You know what I'm saying? Like he's fallen to this vengeance, and it's the effects of all this vengeance stirring him into craziness or something.
I think it's like he's calling on something he's owed. Because the whole point of him going to get rich was because he wanted Kathy to be his wife, and then she was like, nah. And the whole, you know what I mean? So maybe that was like more of a possessiveness, was like, you owe me.
Yeah, I really think there's something about it. That because the way it's sort of written, and while we're here, let's bring up the ending of going to go see some graves.
First of all, crazy. Can we talk about that?
Talk about it.
I don't know any man who would be like, yeah, so what we're gonna do is have a plot, and my wife's side piece is gonna be next to me, and I'm gonna be there and her. Run it. What? What? That's crazy. That's crazy.
I literally, when I read that, I was like, how am I supposed to feel about this? I
was like, oh,
this isn't like some happily ever after. Oh, they're with each other till the end. Like,
could you? I know he's doing flips in that grave. He's like, get me out. Get me out. He don't want me next to them. That was
Mick said they're pulling up AO3 as we speak. Mick said, I've had enough of Wuthering, actually. Computer, make things gay and horny.
That's what Emerald said. She said, computer makes things gay and horny. And that's what they made.
We're done with it. Back to the ghost. Did anybody think it's an actual ghost? Do we think it's an actual ghost? Do we have ghost thoughts from that ghost?
But didn't Lockwood see her? And then he was like, "What's this about?"
Let's take a second with Lockwood, since we're talking about him. We're jumping around a lot. This is a bit of a more chaotic one. I'm having a good time.
I'm sorry. It's because of me. I'm chaotic.
No. The second we said we're not going chapter by chapter, I knew. The chapter by chapter was to keep me focused.
Also, we have two coconuts.
If we skip past anything way too quickly and you want us to be like, hey, could you all slow down and go back to what you were talking about? Hey, it just get us back to it. But we're about to take a second with Lockwood since you already brought his name up. How do we feel about him? Because remember, we're in his diary.
He's kind of tea. Let me tell you why. He kept out of the he said, "Oh, you know the tea, you're messy. Come tell me the tea." Got the tea from Nelly and said, "Oop, I gotta go."
He was like, "That's crazy."
He said, that's my land. Okay, well, Nelly, I'm gonna be gone. I'm leaving. I gotta go. Yeah. I was like, "Oh, I like him." He said, "I got the tea. My people who I'm renting from are crazy."
But then he got even crazier tea, and he was like, "Let me just spin the block one time."
Yeah, he was like, "Hold on, wait. I heard hold on. So what's going on?"
Let me just go check that out right now.
All right, well, dapped him up.
Zoe said, "The way I feel this book would be so much better if this was a lesbian historical romance. Any book would be better if it were a lesbian historical romance."
I feel like that's baseline.
Baseline. It's already. These men aren't worth it. Emily says, "He made me laugh out loud. I know I'm actually pretty attractive, so Kathy Jr. should fall in love with me." No.
Yeah, I'm telling Lockwood was kind of tea.
Here's my thing about Lockwood. Nellie is unreliable because she is manipulative. I think Lockwood is unreliable because he's got some
he's a man.
He's got a little bit of frat boy occurring, I think. Like that sort of like there's something about Lockwood's this subversion of narration that we've got going on. I don't give full reliability to Lockwood as well due to things like that.
Because he's a man.
Because he's Emily busted out some exclamation points.
He is a man, and I already do not trust this bitch. I don't trust. And Nellie is just messy, and she also was seen in. I don't know.
I think that the way. I just can't get over how I feel about this narration tactic. I think that's what I like the most about it. The power dynamic of Nellie knowing how much Lockwood wants this tea.
Oh, it's so good.
Like Nellie holds such power in this dynamic. And for Lockwood to be like, "I'm sick, I'm in bed, there's literally nothing else I can do. Bring Nellie in here. I need
what? What? And she was like, "I have nothing. I don't want to." He was like, "Grab your knitting and sit down. Get your knitting
all that yapping."
Yeah. Do it over here. Move the fingers a little bit. Fidget. You need a fidget? You can fidget.
The house is clean.
Tell me more.
They don't need you to clean house. The way that I was like, Lockwood's not reliable also in the sense that he truly sees this as tea. He sees it as tea.
Yes.
So he's not placing emphasis in anything that's occurring. Because the way he was coming back to his journal, he was like, "You won't believe, girl." Like
he said, "Oh my God." Let me tell you. He was up in that journal. I know he was in bed, kicking his little feet.
Like his feet kicked up behind him. Like honestly.
Guess what Nellie told me today?
No, I think there's something unreliable about him not knowing the like depths of craziness. And when he knew the depths of craziness, he was like, "This isn't fun anymore."
Yes.
Because
I think if you would have took it seriously from the beginning, it would have been a totally different
the kiki that he was having wouldn't have been kikiified at all.
He'd been like, "I changed the locks today." I bolted the door shut and I got plywood for the window.
No, real life. He would have been like, oh, this, ha, ha, ha. Like, also, like, there's an element of Lockwood in the space that this is a book about, like, class, power structures, hierarchy, the patriarchy.
Mm-hmm.
Lockwood's also somebody that I don't think would have those types of thoughts. You know, because when he first met Heathcliff, he was like, wow, he's actually a gentleman, crazy, kind of cool. Like,
except when he turned up unannounced, remember that? And they were like, he was like, I'm gonna go back over there. And they were like, so Lockwood, actually don't come tomorrow. And he's like, I'm coming tomorrow. And he showed up and Heathcliff was like, why are you in my house?
No, literally. And then he was like, maybe if you don't do this anymore, these types of things would happen.
Right. And he was like, wow, he's so rude. I'm like, you busted up in his house. That's crazy.
But he did start the story where he was like, wow, he's black, but it's kind of crazy that he's a gentleman. Like,
yeah. Next day, he didn't want me in my house. He's rude.
Man, he's such a mean guy.
It was like, you can't. That's another thing. This is such a side plot, but the busting up in people's houses in this book needs to be studied because everyone was just walking in everywhere.
Everybody was just walking in everywhere, and then the dogs would suddenly do something. But where were the dogs?
Them dogs. Them evil little dogs, the little demon dogs that Heathcliff had that said wasn't for pets.
Even at the other house, Catherine got.
Man.
When they were kids. People were just going around and wait, hold on. I need to take a sidebar. I'm glad some of you guys have listened to the audiobook. Can we take a second and talk about Joseph? How did Joseph sound on audiobook? Because when I first saw how his lines were written,
it sounded normal. Because I did immersive reading, but it was like Nellie's voice on the one I had. So Nellie was reading as Joseph, but it sounded normal. But then I looked and I was like, it's kind of like Ebonics.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like how,
but
like,
he was. I wrote it down because like Bronte was like kind of proud. She was like, yeah, I did a very specific dialect. Was it Yorkshire? The Yorkshire accent?
I think it was Yorkshire. Hold on, let me see if I can find some.
Because I wrote it down. Gibberish. Yep, I wrote. Yeah, it's the Yorkshire accent. But literally, the way these sentences were written, I was like, how does this?
Except there's one sentence that he ate up.
No, he was in there. Joseph was.
I wrote it down. It's in the thing. I remember I posted. It was when it wasn't Linton was like, oh, he's staying here. He's not going over there. Mm-hmm. And Joseph was like, you know what? You can kick me out, but he about to come over, so you deal with it. See you later. And then
Joseph was running his mouth like
what? The next day, before the sun even got a blink to open, he said, "Get the kid out the house. Get him over there. You don't want to see Heathcliff."
Joseph was also messy.
Messy, and he used the Bible to be messy.
Hold on, I fell behind. Emily said, I listened via audiobook, so no page notes, but there is a part where she brings up religion, and he says, I don't want to talk about that with her, so just give me the tea. No.
He said, that's not what you're here for, babe.
No, like, speed that along.
He said,
Zoe also did the audiobook. Man, how was it? Was it a good audiobook? I feel left out. I did the audiobook
I wanted to do it because they have like the audiobooks, like all of the classics, and I was like, let me just let them read it to me while I highlight.
Do a little bit easier because you've got tabs. You got tabs on tabs. Every page is tabbed.
Yes, my red flags are the pink, and then the green is the quotes I like, but it's more red tabs than anything because these people are crazy.
No, when I saw your key, when Zoe said, I wanted to love Linton you wanted to shove Linton in a closet for his whining, like Buddy was treated wrong, but damn, what was that voice annoying as all hell? No, yes, there was one cat who was chill. The cat, honestly, the only chill character.
Shout out to the cat.
You need the audiobook for Joseph's dialogue. Emily, I literally had to reread those lines and like sound it out because what was that? What were those hieroglyphics? Nick also
Oh,
did audiobook while reading, and it was really helped deciphering him. Yes, Joseph was using the Bible to be messy. Wait, Emily, wait,
yes.
what was your key, Brie? Because Emily said red tabs were the red flags. What was your key again? Because you have a
Oh,
few.
it was yes, it was red flags and then quotes I like. So that's so I could like literally turn to one and be like, yeah, this is what they said, and I was like, ooh.
Damn it.
I was like, ooh, yikes, tab. There's one where like she was talking about Heathcliff's violent nature, and I was like,
you were like,
I was like, oh yeah, okay.
tap out.
So basically, that's just what this book is. Me scared, maybe.
Yeah.
In fear. I do have one of his reads. I don't know if you guys have this version, but there's one of his reads that go for 2 pages. Heathcliff's read. Oh, just this whole thing. This whole thing is a read from Heathcliff. I loved it. Fabulous. His reads are exquisite. I don't think anyone talks about that.
Your love and vibes of Heathcliff's Corner is concerning to me.
I'm a Scorpio. I'm sorry.
I am on your team.
With the
However,
I vibe with the get my lick back, and he got his lick back through generations.
Here's the thing. I was just gonna say, how do we feel about the vengeance?
I like it. I'm also reading Count of Monte Cristo. I like it.
There's an element where I'm like, man, Heathcliff is crazy. But at the same time, I was like, maybe you shouldn't have treated him so poorly. Maybe
you know what he ate up? He ate up when Joseph was like, it wasn't Joseph, it was Linton, number 1. And he was like, Heathcliff turned at Kathy and said, your lamb barks like a wolf.
No.
Said, oh. And he turned to him and said, you might break your head on my fist, but I'm not even gonna raise them because you're not worth it. Oh, bitch, snatch. That's when he got his baddies chain. I said, oh, you, and then Linton knew Linton said, punched him, ran off, and said, get the guns. Oh, yeah. 8. That's when he became my favorite character. Now, is he wrong? Yeah. You go to therapy. You don't get vengeance. But did he eat the entire time and leave no crumbs? Yes.
My thing and also that I was sitting with
his girl.
With his like whole vengeance plot, I'm like, okay, y'all, what'd you think he was gonna do? Like, just take it and go back to being your servant? What'd you think was gonna happen?
Oh, he ate. I don't know. Very calculated. And you have to think that he was thinking about doing this for a minute.
Okay, I didn't see the adaptation. Emily also watched the movie. Emily said, I will hate the Emerald adaptation for trying to make Isabella and Heathcliff cute, even though I will never. Oh, wait. You'll never watch it. Never mind. Emily said no. Okay, misread that. Misread those vibes.
Yeah, they tried to make it cute. Like, there's scenes, I think, of like Isabella crawling to Heathcliff and stuff, and like all this like crazy sexual stuff. Yeah, it's weird. And like, that's just not what.
You know, the reason I haven't watched it is I know this is so toxic and I know this is so awful, but if you're gonna write something sexy, there has to be chemistry. And I wasn't seeing, even in just the commercial, I wasn't seeing chemistry.
I don't know. People love to make fun of Cynthia and Ariana for that little time of Wicked, but it came through the characters. It came through. Method acting
came through.
It came through.
Yeah, he held on to them Sunchi. Yes. Do you remember when Nellie said Heathcliff made a comment about how he wanted to dissect Kathy Jr. and Linton? What was that all about? Mick, hey, we're Heathcliff apologists over here. Okay.
I'm not apologizing. I'm just a Scorpio. So I'm a little crazy. I'm on the spectrum of crazy because I'm a Scorpio. I think we sit there. So I just understand. Like, I could see myself in an alternate universe.
You're awful, but baddie chain.
Yeah.
No, actually. No, that tracks.
Do you think any of the girls on baddies is good? No, but do they get their baddies changed? Yes.
Zoe said, I felt bad for Heathcliff so much. Then I feel like he grew up and got revenge. He did what he intended to do, but also, damn, buddy, you're making it worse for everyone. But also, you should. No, I felt bad for Heathcliff. Hold on. Let's take a pause there. Heathcliff sitting there with Kathy and her being like, dang, you so dirty. You're not like my new friends.
Crazy. Crazy.
You do know that you do know he don't want to be like this, right? You do know he didn't choose this, right?
You can't show him a shower, a bathtub, nothing. Like we just all out of hospitality.
For Heathcliff having to hear, I know he missed the end of the conversation, but for Heathcliff having to hear Kathy's explanation for like why she can't be with him.
She's like, and he's poor. He was like, and Nellie's
like, there's literally nothing worse. Love him down. Nothing worse than having to be at the bottom of the food chain with that loser. She was one step away from dropping a slur. Like she was one step away.
She was 2 seconds.
The way
2 seconds. Nellie probably wanted her to.
And the way that Nellie was like, I saw him leave before he heard the rest. He heard enough.
Right. And first of all, also Nellie, isn't he your responsibility?
Is he your responsibility?
You weren't gonna, maybe mediate the situation, calm him down,
no,
do your job. No.
We could have stopped all of this if we got a little bit of clarification in that moment alone. I feel like
just tad.
His like villain arc, everything that was happening. I'm like, okay, you guys, he's gonna snap. He's not gonna keep taking this. Yes, I felt bad for Heathcliff as well. Emily also feels bad for Heathcliff. This was pre-therapy, so he did what he needed to do. Yeah.
Right.
But he did he did all that just to die. He did.
We all die in the end. I'm a Scorpio. We die in the end, man. I don't know. We all die in the end. You might as well get your lick back before you.
He didn't. He got all of that, and I don't feel any joy or happiness in what he got. Like he achieved it, but then he was just crazy and talking to ghosts.
I don't think the goal for him was to get joy. I think his joy would have been him marrying Catherine.
Yeah.
And that never could happen. He was never gonna be happy regardless. So he was like, we're all gonna be mad. You, me, the kids, the grandkids, the great grandkids, the neighbor down the street, the neighbor up the street. We're all gonna be pissed because I can't be with you. Right.
Y'all also gonna have a problem.
Everybody. The dog's gonna be mad. The horses are pissed. Everybody.
I think Joseph is vibing though.
Oh, Joseph doesn't. I think Joseph just doesn't care. He was in his own little world the whole time, and then he'd be like, Joseph, what's going on? He's like, I don't know. And I'm like,
the way that's literally how I was reading.
And then Joseph would be like, leave me alone. And I'd be like, okay, Joseph. And then just like, I think Joseph knew Nellie was messy. Because every time Nellie came up to Joseph to ask him something, he would be pissy with her.
Hold on, wait. Hey, Dominique. Dominique is late. It's okay, Dominique. We forgive you. Important things that you have missed. One, we wish this was a lesbian historical romance. Two,
always.
Heathcliff isn't the problem. Nellie is the problem. Nellie is not to be trusted. And three, Bree's a Scorpio.
Period. And Heathcliff is too. I don't know when he was born. I'm claiming him.
That's what we've covered so far, Dominique. That's what you've missed so far. The big things.
I'm claiming Heathcliff. We're gonna take him.
Y'all
can have.
Says Heathcliff ate for sure. Every time he spoke, I locked back in. The switch up was crazy. No. And then Zoe said, but also Mr. Earnshaw saying, fuck Henley, and I love Heathcliff was so damn funny. Earnshaw sends his own son to college. bye bitch, I have your replacement. No, literally. There's a moment where I'm like, okay, you guys, we see this villain arc coming as well. And then came back with a wife. What was happening? Like,
I don't. I want a faithful adaptation because I think that would be so entertaining.
Yeah, and then the wife died in childbirth.
Let's wake that up.
These
numbers. Let's wake that up because okay,
right.
Because we're not going to gloss over it like Nelly. What was that?
What was that?
We honestly won't know because Nelly glossed over it. She didn't care.
It was a whole bunch of, nah, you finna be good, it's not a problem. And then it was, the sentence was like this long. And then she died.
Yep.
Like, what?
Then she died.
Can we slow down? Like, oh, Dominique said Scorpios are all right in her book. We understand the Nelly hate. Loved how messy she was. She got a few chuckles out of her.
Nelly would have got punched if it was me. If I was back there, I'd have been like, Nelly, get away from me. She's one of them people at work, them co-workers who be up in your business and then go tell HR.
And then play victim. Nelly, you're not the victim here.
She was not the victim. She was not the victim.
I'm trying to see if I have any other like major notes. Wait. We not finna skip past it's page 80, my page 81, chapter 9, when Catherine was saying, like, I am Heathcliff.
Oh, that.
Can we pause on that? Let's talk about that. I want to talk about that. Feelings, thoughts on that. What is essentially like a love confession in a sense. Knowing who Heathcliff is, knowing who he is in society. This statement, this very loaded statement. How are we feeling about this?
You are him. He is you after he got money.
Wow.
Was it that one? Right?
Is it my page 81 or did I write down the wrong page? I would agree. I married Heathcliff now. Know how I love him. He's more myself than I am. Whatever our souls are made of, his and mine are the same. And Linton's is as different as a moonbeam from lightning or frost from fire. It would degrade me to marry Heathcliff now.
Oh, yep.
Our souls are made, whatever our souls are made of, his and mine are the same. We think that's loaded. That's a loaded statement, if anything.
But then to go turn around and say, but if you got with him, it would degrade you. So you're not the same.
But here's the thing. That's why I was like, this has to be loaded. If our souls are the same, to get with him would degrade me. She must recognize she is also down here. We're the same. I'm
at the moment, yes.
The bottom. But I have an opportunity over here. Mick said she must hate herself, TBH. Mick, that's literally what I was thinking. Soon she says this is an empty statement. Why was she degrading him with every sentence? No, I don't think. Here's the thing. Do we think she loved him? Like for real?
I think she loved the idea of him.
Oh. What do you mean by that?
Like the idea of this man who went to go, that we grew up, and then he went to go do what I asked him to do, and he came back for me, and I need to be with Heathcliff. But you have the house, you have the man, you have the husband, you have all of this. You like the idea that you made this man work. I don't know what he did to get all this money, but you made this man go out and get this, and he still can't have you.
Still can't have you.
And you see him grasping and doing all this stuff, and he still can't have you. And you like that. You like the idea of that.
Do you know what I was thinking it was? Him. There was such an emphasis on how she acted differently with him. And I think it was like, This was one of the only spaces where she was herself, no matter how horrible she was, how ugly she was, laying hands on Nellie. Nellie deserved it, but she did put her hands on Nellie. She tried to put her hands on a baby. Like, there's an element of Catherine that's not good, but she also said multiple times she was only she was a very different person with Heathcliff. And I'm like, oh, this was just the space where you could be your worst self because there's somebody at the bottom who literally could not judge you.
And also, I wonder, because you know how Nellie views him as this evil, awful, bad person thing. I wonder if she put that into Catherine's brain. So Catherine, when she's with this evil, awful, bad thing, she can be evil, awful, bad.
Hold on. Mick is clocking. We're on Mick's team of like clocking that Catherine hates herself. Yes. Emily's bringing in that they both can be free with each other and they don't have to perform. Neither one of them likes themselves. Do we think Heathcliff has a sense of self-hatred?
Probably, because everyone probably has been hating on him his entire life.
Like, yeah, it's trained into him. Like,
yeah, that's something I know. Like, as me as a Black person, I had to unlearn.
Yeah, the like society telling you that you are something unlikable and you are something awful. Yeah.
Yep.
Emily, yes, clock that. Mick, Emily, you are the leaders of book club. It's you guys. Dominique said, I think she liked that he could outwardly be as reprehensible as other people see him, whereas she has to abide by class rule, even though she's just as horrid. Okay, Dominique. Do we think that due to that, Catherine actually has animosity towards Heathcliff in a sense? He's just bad and people accept, okay, he's the worst. Catherine's bad, but has to, by society, put on a face. Do we think there's envy there, animosity there, possibly jealousy, admiration maybe, and the fact that he can just be actually admiration? How do you feel about that?
You think?
Right?
I think wanting his spot.
Wanting the ability to just be your worst self.
Yep.
And society agree with that.
Just mean like, leave him alone. That's just how he is. But with her, it's like, no, Catherine, no. Come on, Kathy. Let's sit down. Let's do this. No. Oh, keep your body on. Come on, Kathy. Yeah, it's just
meanwhile, her man is like, choose. I'm going to go get the servants to whoop up on him. Choose now.
And she chose both. Look at the grades. I know he's sick.
She said she was just like, I'm just not going to eat then.
Can we wake that up? What? You know? And then Nellie is the servant of Catherine and knows she's not eating. And doesn't go and tell the husband. You just
she was waste away. Nellie literally was watching her waste away. Like, man, that's crazy.
That's crazy. And then 2 days before she's about to exit, she goes, "Oh, I'm gonna go tell your husband. I'll be right back." What? Huh? Nellie.
That was the one moment where I was like, Nellie, you might be a
and then Nellie will come back out her story. So do you think I was wrong, Lockwood? Don't worry about it. Anyway, he died.
Back to the tea.
Like, that was crazy. Her just not eating.
And she's sitting there like, my man hasn't even checked on me. Nellie's sitting there like,
and Nellie's like,
yeah, he must hate you.
And it's like, the whole time it was because your man, the one you're married to, in writing, doesn't want to be besties with the man he knows he wants to put you through the mattress.
Put you through the mattress. If Heathcliff got a piece of that.
He wants what? Since childhood, they're not going to be friends. This was never going to work. I don't know why. I don't know why
I've been reading these types of books. Second chance romance, one bed, check.
Exactly. And then all for that, she alley-ooped them because she got both of them in there anyway.
In the end. No, she's
one
real
on each
player.
side.
Real player.
Forget Tina Snow, Megan Thee Stallion. She's been the pimp. But like, what?
Been that. Is this feminist lit? Yes. Check.
Yes. You know
that was another thing we brought
yeah.
up, Dominique. We were discussing if we think this is femlit or not, and why everybody calls it a romance, and if we agree with that. So if you have a rant in relation to any of those, bring it. We're here.
I think I want to bring. I think it's
You're
femlit.
like, I think I actually have thought
for the time. I had to think of it. I think it's femlit for the time.
Okay.
It was written. Now, no.
Hear me out. Hold on. I've been missing some people.
2026, no.
Dominique had said, I think she liked that he could outwardly be as reprehensible as other people see him, whereas she has to abide by. Oh, yeah, I already did that one. Ooh, Sunchi said, maybe that's why she meant by they're the same but different. Yes.
Oh, T, yeah.
Dominique said, maybe it's jealousy and admiration. Those two things combined show up as unhealthy lust and desire to be him through being with him.
Oh.
Clock it.
Wait.
Hey.
T.
We've got another leader of the book club.
We got 3 leaders.
What are we doing?
I just be posting the memes. Can I also say, I'll post a quote on Fable, and in my head, I'm like, this is scary. But then normal people will come and be like, oh, yeah, this was like my favorite part in the book. It was so lovely. And I'm like, yeah.
You're like, actually, that's one of my red flag tabs.
And I'm like, actually, I hated everything. But I love that you love this.
You just delete it. Dominique said Nellie was truly diabolical the whole time. She had main character energy, and I was here for it. Yeah, Sunchi earlier said that Nellie was doing some self-insert narration. Emily says, do you think before all this went down, Nellie had admiration or attraction to Heathcliff? Okay, so before we got to the jealousy side of things and seeing them, do we think that there was actual attraction? So that would be when they were kids and this little
from Nellie
dirty little thing. Whoa. Yeah. Oh, does Nellie have
from Nellie to no? I think she has the possessiveness. Because back in the day, Heathcliff would have been seen as property, and Nellie's over this property. So now you're part of this family, and you have property that you own, quote unquote. I think she viewed him as more possessive. And then when he left and came back and was cutting up, she was pissed off because her thing that she nurtured and was supposed to act correct is acting crazy still. And this was my responsibility, my property, my possession, given to me by Earnshaws. I don't think she did.
Nellie so deeply sees herself as better that even if there was like a little lick of attraction, she would smother it as like a, oh, ew, like I'm above that. I'm better than that. Like, not that. I'm a part of this family. I'm this. I'm this.
I know.
You know,
he would have to be viewed by her as a person. She doesn't see him as a person.
I have to sit with that one longer, Emily. Do we think that Nellie had any admiration or attraction to Heathcliff? Because like there's a part of me that just looks at history and is like, oh, she probably objectified him and saw him as a piece of meat. And then I'm like, I don't even think Nellie would do that.
Because the way I was reading it when she was teaching him to do stuff and he cleaned up and she was like, oh, I was so proud of him. He was a nice little fellow. Like she viewed him as like, this is my science project. And then the science project didn't turn out the way. My little fellow. That's what.
But was it really like you were saying? Like, is it really her? It's not. Heathcliff was great. It's more so like, I'm so great at making this little piece of scum better. Like my influence is so amazing.
I think she admired herself.
No, true.
She was in love with herself.
No, if anything, she had a side thing with Joseph at most.
What was it? Her Joseph?
I mean, maybe I don't know.
Girl, I don't think her Joseph. I think Joseph may be in the closet.
Oh. How do we feel about religion in the book? Joseph religion. Since we're here with Joseph, we're talking about
Joseph, his
little conversations of heaven where Nellie was like, "It's so beautiful that these two kids were talking about heaven." You know that moment where the dad died and then those two were like in the bed holding hands, like talking about what heaven looks like, and Nellie was like, "It's so beautiful, I teared up."
And what did Joseph say? He was like,
What did Joseph say? Do you think I know? Like
I feel like he used it as a tool, like how Nellie uses the Earnshaw Natum as a tool.
Great.
Like, I can't be wrong because this scripture. Nellie can't be wrong because Earnshaw says so.
Mm-hmm.
So that's, you know what I mean? They both had their little leverage of like, I'm better than XYZ.
So we think also people. That Joseph sees himself as better than just Heathcliff or multiple people?
Well, I don't think Heathcliff back in the day, but then, you know, when he grew up and came back, who is his name Edgar? That was running around. He was bossing Edgar around, and then the little Linton.
We haven't spoken about somebody. There's somebody whose name starts with an H, isn't there? Right? Am I saying?
Ooh, is there?
I think we're glossing past somebody. Right.
Was there a Harold?
Hareton. Have you been talking about Hareton sometimes?
Yes, Hareton's son. I call him Little Linton.
There's sometimes you just saying names, and I'm like, sounds about right. Like
in my head, I'm like, it's Little. I called him Little Linton. My bad, Harrington.
I think we got like 5 Lintons in this book. Oh,
no. Little Linton number 5.
Hareton is Hindley's son.
Yes, that's who. Yeah, I don't know. It just feels like Joseph was using that over people he saw lesser than to tell them what to do. Like, this is why. And if you don't do it, Joseph said, you're going to hell.
And Hareton was that one that couldn't read, right? Hareton couldn't read.
No. Was that Hareton or?
Hareton also, I think we had a couple that couldn't read, right?
Or was that Edgar?
I think we had a couple of them.
Hold on, let me find a visual tree of this.
Nick literally just said the same, like, I need a visual of that family tree. I brought it up at one point reading because we were just dropping names and I was like, what is happening?
What the heck is going on?
Hareton couldn't read and Heathcliff treated him like a slave as part of his revenge plan. Yeah, Hareton couldn't read because Heathcliff ended it. Heathcliff was the reason that Hareton can't read.
Okay.
Since she said I had it while reading. No, literally, like I had moments where I was like, who are you? And because they would just pop up and start doing stuff. Not saying names or nothing.
Yeah, so Harrington is Hindley and Francis's kid. Boom.
Yeah, and Hareton couldn't read because Heathcliff ended that education. Edgar couldn't read?
No, Edgar is... Wait, could Edgar not read? Because Edgar is Isabel's... Edgar and Isabel are brother and sister. I'm looking at the map. They're brother and sister, so he should be able to read because like they came from Old Linton. Yeah. Okay, but where does Catherine get married? Y'all I'm trying to read this
Yes,
back.
Edgar is Kathy's first husband. And then Linton is Heathcliff and Isabella's son, who Isabella raised before her death. Linton can read.
Yes. Okay, Linton Earnshaw. Yes, Isabel Linton.
Linton is the annoying one that we all wanted to shut up.
Yes, that's why I kept calling him Little Linton.
Linton. Okay. The way that I swear I read this, and now even talking now, I'm questioning There's no reason that the way that you experience these characters is so confusing.
No, because Nelly is messy. This is
not
think
you
about
being
your
like,
friends.
the reason I don't understand the characters is because Nelly.
No, because think about your friends when they're telling you the tea and the drama. It's all over the place. It's theatrical.
Yeah.
They're trying to entertain. She was all over the place, theatrical and entertaining.
Do you know what I thought was crazy that she would do sometimes? Lockwood would be all like, hey, I got a few questions. Catch me back up on what was going on. And then she would be like, nothing important happens. Let's go 3 years.
Oh, she was scared. Yeah.
And she was
That's
just
crazy.
like, and then she gave birth.
It's like, wait. Back it up. You said 3 years? 1, 2, 3? Okay. Can we?
And then
and it's like, and that leads into the unreliable narrator part. Why, Nelly? Why was it not?
She would literally just jump out of nowhere, and I'd be like, okay. Reintroduce some characters.
Harrington couldn't read, right?
Harrington was one, and Harrington was the one that like was just this big oaf in the beginning. That's like all he was literally described. Lockwood was literally like, who's this big random bear?
Catherine Jr. fell for Harrington at the
even
end,
though she literally made a joke about how he can't read.
Yeah, she was like, "Hi, you're stupid," and then she was like, "Actually, I'll teach you how to read." She was like, "I could teach you how to read a little bit," and he was like, and then she was like giving him kisses as a reward. She's like, "Read that sentence." Okay, I was like, "Girl, your husband just passed. Wasn't she married
2 days
to her cousin? Wasn't she married to her cousin? I mean, they're all cousins. Hold on, let me back it up. All 3 of them are cousins."
You have the family tree in front of you right now.
I'm looking. I'm like, wait, pause. They're all cousins. And I was joking about it drops down 1 or 2 times. It only drops down 2 times. I was joking, but it only drops down.
And the top one is literally just father. No,
it's Mr. and Mrs. Earnshaw and Mr. and Mrs. Linton, and they just smashed them together and said, "Go at it."
I was confused again. I'm. Maybe you and I just don't know what's happening. Maybe we don't know how to read. I had a moment where, like, when they just ran over to the Lintons and they're like, we're going to go over there to bully their kids. I had a moment and I was just like, wait, who are these people? And then suddenly the Lintons were at their house and then we were marrying the Lintons. And I was just like, who are these people?
Yes.
Just our neighbors.
Your neighbor, cousin, brother, sister. That's who they are. They're your neighbor, brother, cousin, sister.
And here's the thing. The lore behind this, the writing is like, Emily Bronte wrote this when she was young.
Yes.
Like, she was young writing this book. So there was a part of me where I was like, is this confusing because Bronte didn't know what was going on? Or is this confusing because Nelly is messy and Bronte is showing us how messy Nelly is? You know, like, am I giving credit in the wrong place?
In the wrong place.
You know, is young Bronte writing crazy? Or is Nelly narrating crazy? Or do you and I not know how to read?
All 3? All of the D, all of the above.
You're over here like, Harrington couldn't read, and then then Edgar could not read.
No, I'm like, Edgar, but Edgar is Edgar Linton, who married Catherine Earnshaw to make Catherine Linton.
Yes.
So Edgar can read. Edgar's the one I think got smacked up by Heathcliff.
Heathcliff smacked up a couple people.
Yeah, yes. Edgar Linton is the one Heathcliff was like, "You're a lamb," and barking like a wolf. And then so Catherine had the baby and died. Just so y'all could see.
Francis had a baby. Francis had a baby and died.
So, I'm trying to look at the map. And Henley had a baby to make Harrington. And Harrington is Catherine Linton, baby Catherine's cousin. Because Edgar Linton and Catherine made a baby, and that's her. And then Isabella, which is Edgar Linton's sister, had a baby with Heathcliff, and that's Linton. And all them three cousins married, one died, and then she's kissing the other one now.
Whew. No, we got it.
We got it. Okay, we got it. I had to
because you've been roasting and bringing up Edgar left and right.
I know. I'm sorry. Well, Edgar was getting roasted by Heathcliff first. That's not my fault. That's my fault. Heathcliff called him out first.
Mick said, "When your circle small but crazy."
No, literally.
No,
literally. And then
because they were neighbors, and then they were like, "Let's just keep the drama right here."
In the house, back and forth. What they said, they 3 miles apart. They just
a hop and a skip down the road. Y'all, is there nobody else in this neighborhood?
No, and then Catherine, baby Catherine, can we talk about her for a second? And Nellie not doing her job once again. Nellie, you're not supposed to bring this little girl anywhere near this man. And she said, I just didn't go over to the festival because I'm little Nellie or little Catherine. And Nellie was like, girl, don't do that. Oh no, here's a map to the place. Don't go. Oh gosh. Oh, Nellie
was plotting and scheming at every corner she had.
Every opportunity. Every
chance.
Like through generations.
Is it ever,
if you think about it,
explicitly said if Nellie is white?
I don't think so. You would have. Is it said? I know she says she's a little older than the original Catherine.
Could Nellie be black? I don't want to say the G slur.
Oh yeah.
Could Nellie? Hey you guys, anybody weigh in? Is it ever explicitly said that Nellie is white?
Ew, that's what Edgar looks like in the movie. Ew.
Let me see.
He looks kind of.
Okay, yeah. Dominique, yeah, no, it's never explicitly stated. Okay, so what does that do for our reading? Huh.
Why does he have to, like, I don't know, he looked kind of ugly.
So what does that do for... Okay, thank you, Emily.
You see him?
Oh, ill.
Yeah.
And that. Okay, Kathy, Emily said their construction of race would have been different at the time. Even the Irish weren't white yet. I don't think so. I also had that thought, but I didn't want to go there. Yeah, okay, so I think...
True. The Italians weren't white at one point either. Yeah. You had to be from England.
So when Nellie's sitting there calling Heathcliff an it, we never know.
What's that? There's a quote that I keep thinking of this whole conversation. There's a quote where it's like, you make the poor man believe he's better than a black person and you can take money out their pockets or whatever. You know that quote I'm talking about? I think that's what Nellie's mindset is. Like, I'm better than...
Yeah, because they're servants. Zoe said everywhere she's reading, people say that it can be inferred, but it is never explicitly stated. Why can it be inferred, though? Just because of the hatred? There's still brown on brown hatred. Dominique says, I assumed everybody was white unless stated otherwise. But the servants, though, right? What?
Yeah, it's a quote. I found the quote. I found the quote of me thinking of, if you can convince the lowest white man he's better than the best colored man, he won't notice you're picking at his pockets. It's that mindset. She thinks she's better than you. You not. We all in the trenches. You're a servant. You've been serving for 20-something years.
Wait, Emily, can you explain more like the way the construction of race would have been different at the time, even though the Irish were white? Like,
you know, the Italians too, they weren't considered white.
Yeah, but like the racial hierarchies in this story.
Oh, yeah.
Because we've established that Nellie sees herself as better. She sees herself as part of the family. But in her describing Heathcliff as this gross little brown dirty thing, it's never told to us that she isn't also
white. Yeah. 70s and 80s.
She isn't also brown. Most people weren't considered white until like the 70s and 80s, honestly. The main thing I'm getting at is like the way that she initially describes Heathcliff, and there's like a little bit of like vitriol, anger, disgust. Like there's something going on with how she's describing him in his skin in this initial introduction of him. But for us to never know what Nellie is in this discussion that we've had of like who might be having some self-hatred, who might be projecting, we don't actually know what's happening in Nellie's corner. We're assuming. Right? Am I crazy to be thinking that?
Yeah, I feel like also she probably wouldn't want to have mentioned that, if that makes sense. Like she probably wouldn't outright add that into her own story. Like, oh, and this is my spot. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And when she talks about how she's better, because like she specifically took a point to describe everything happening with Heathcliff and place him in the position that he is in, and you carry that understanding through the story. But then when she talks about her self-worth, it's her education, not her placement.
Which also was a big thing back racially. In the like for women to be able to read and stuff. And
yeah, I think the erasure of the way that we've only explicitly taken the time with Heathcliff, and our servants have that like level of erasure and how I can picture them accurately. I think that's interesting because I can't just sit here, because like in the beginning when I asked if Nellie was an ist, I don't even know what's going on with Nellie for real.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
You know, because she was, like you're saying, I don't think she would put that in there because she already said, I'm part of the Earnshaw family. That's my title. You know what I mean? I don't think she'd add like, but I'm also down here. Like she doesn't want that in the story.
It's still very plausible that she could be
something.
Amor. Is Amor a slur? I don't want to say the G word. I know the G word is a slur. Is Amor a slur? I'm so sorry, guys.
What is? I don't think. I know the G word is a slur.
That's what I'm trying to avoid. That's why I keep like skipping words. Okay, that's my confusion. We need to move past that because I have no answers. I don't know what I'm doing. It just sort of hit me that like I've started all of this based off the assumption of how I'm viewing Nellie without actual proof or information or discussion of. Okay. Do you have any other thoughts or any other things that you specifically want to bring up while I stare at my sheet of paper?
How are dynamics back in the day in relationships as it pertains to husband owning wife? Because that's kind of what it was. Because how are you gonna not see your wife for days and days and days and not know that she's wasting away? Like, what was that? You know what I mean? Like,
I actually have a note about like the concept of ownership within the story, and it was next to like me writing if like, is this femlit? Do I think this is a good representation of it? Or like you said in the Times, femlit. The way ownership shows itself in this book feels It felt gross, but I do think very applicable to the times. A wife is something to be owned, to be quiet, to be in the home, to produce children. But then also to place that along with Heathcliff's entire revenge plot and his conception of freedom being related to his ownership of land and title. I think that's interesting, mostly because, like you said, like, how do these relationships show up? It is an element of ownership. There is an element of ownership that occurs there. That's just kind of, you're a baby maker.
Right.
Like, thank you for being here. You're not, don't talk. There's not really like a love element to these things, I don't think. But then to have that in our mind, yeah, that exists. And then next to it, have this element of ownership and land and title being steps toward freedom.
Mm-hmm.
I think the concept of ownership is big in the book.
Yes.
In general.
100%.
But I don't think most of the characters partake in that conversation actively. Like, there isn't an element where I would say, like, oh, Catherine's partaking in ownership of this thing. Like, no, you aren't owned.
Yeah, it was just weird to me. It was just, I don't know. Heathcliff.
And then I think also of the times, right? Like, ownership of your wife and ownership of this person. It's not a relationship. It's not a love match.
So I guess he wouldn't need to check up on her.
Of course not. Are you making babies right now?
And so okay, my question is, that got me a little confused. She was pregnant and not eating.
I don't know about the way Nellie's time jumps were occurring. I genuinely cannot tell you what was happening there.
Or was she like not eating and the baby needed to be fed? Like, what was?
Because the way that they were like, yeah, then she had a baby. Is this time jump? What is happening?
Because in the movie, she dies having the kid. So
who?
Catherine.
Number one. After while she's starving. That starving occurred in the movie.
I just know she had the kid and then died. And the movie stops after part 1. So we don't get any of part 2. So it's just she.
Dominique said, yeah, that was occurring while she was pregnant. There wasn't a possible time jump in there. Because I can't remember. I know a lot of the time jumps happen specifically at the end of the chapter. And I can't remember if this was one of those moments that happened at an end of the chapter and we maybe got a time jump.
So she was wasting. So that's my thing. So your property that is now producing what you wanted to produce, you're not going to come down and check in and
I think it
see
only
what's going on.
Emphasizes like the choice that Catherine made in like having this option to be with somebody that she says she loves and then be with this other person for the benefits of being with that person. Only emphasizes like, yeah, I've made this decision to just be here for the benefits of being here, but like, I'm not gonna get
to
care
into it really.
Yeah, I'm not gonna get care. I'm not gonna get seen. I'm not gonna get taken care of. There is an element where we've all said we felt a little bit of like sadness for what Heathcliff was going for. I don't know what it is. I didn't really feel that for Catherine.
No, she might have been my least favorite character.
Okay, actually, Emily, yes, check us. He trusted Nellie to take care of his property, so that's where he failed. That's
where he messed up. So okay, now we're back to Nellie, girl.
You're right, Emily. I'm over here just so focused on like, yeah, of course he doesn't care. No, he's got somebody to do that.
Girl.
Yep, Catherine needed care. The husband would not have been the one to provide that. Yeah, that's not his role in the family.
So Nellie, we're back to Nellie. Nellie
was like, dang, that baby's hungry.
Nellie wasn't doing nothing.
Nothing. She's sitting here knitting and gossiping.
Lord, taking notes, keeping notes, showing notes around, letting the girl not eat.
Is there any element where we think, like, we know she's manipulating the story? Do we think
100%.
there were any moments where she blatantly lied.
Dare I say maybe the whole book?
The whole book.
Not the whole book, but like it's a lot of parts with Heathcliff. I feel like where she was like, oh, and he was cutting up and yelling at me and doing all this stuff. How do we know?
There's literally
from
no
off
way
jump,
to ever
you
double check this story.
Right. Because it's not like from the jump, like you said, she came out the gate being like, I hate this thing and it was ugly and da-da-da. So how am I to believe that that you, anytime he's checking you, because he has some points, that you weren't embellishing and making it extra so you could add on the evilness and badness that you want to put on this man.
So saying that, there's no way for us to actually trust Nellie. We recognize that Nellie is an issue. Why do we believe anything that she said then? You know, why do we hold it as truth that Heathcliff is this? If we already recognize she's manipulating the story, we already recognize that she's an unreliable narrator, to what degree, why do we believe any part?
I do believe the parts of where he was cutting up a little bit, just because when Lockwood went over there unannounced, he cut up on Lockwood just a tad, just a little bit. You know what I mean? So like I could see, but the like big grand super evil villain, cape billowing in the wind, Nellie was trying to do, I don't think Heathcliff was probably like on that. You know what I mean?
There's an element of this entire story where we are actively recognizing the unreliability of a character. But then
as you read it in real time.
And then still taking the time to believe it. Is that incorrect as a reader? To what degree do you extend trust to this person that we know is not trustworthy?
I don't know. Maybe you just be like Lockwood and go cool and mind your business and move. Like
she was way too willing to start sharing all of these things. And there's always this element of how, like we just said, how are you able to tell what's happening in people's heads? How are you able to do this? To what degree do we recognize that there are possibly major moments of fabrication in this story, and yet we still think Heathcliff is evil?
Oh, not me.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, not me.
You think he's evil. I think he's vibing and just had a little bit of love for somebody.
Yeah, he just need a hug, a little therapy appointment, a journal.
That's it.
I think he would have been set. No to the journal?
We see how Lockwood's journaling is going.
But Lockwood was probably one of the most sane characters there, except for
Dominique says, I don't
house.
think Heathcliff was evil either. Why not? And is it because you've accepted full distrust of your narrator? Heathcliff was made into a monster. Or was he narrated for us to believe he was made?
I think he was narrated. I think what would I give him? I think he's as devious as 50 Cent.
50 Cent was my childhood crush.
But that's where I put, you know what I mean? Like, he's going to make a documentary on you.
And
put it on Netflix. You know what I mean? Like, that's where the extent of where I think it reaches for him. But Nellie was like, no. This one, he's the Joker. Like, because in all the things, too, like, it's not like he never brought a gun to a fight, ever. It's not like he was strapped up coming in.
Ever.
Right? Ever. He just wanted to, hey, Kathy.
Here's my thing. He also never put his hands on Lockwood.
Ever. Well, he did say Lockwood wasn't worth it. So.
Yeah, but that's just him being sassy. He was just sassy. There was never an actual moment in like the present that Lockwood is experiencing that would justify our.
He does abuse Isabella. Yes. Yeah, okay. I'll walk it back a little bit. He's chaotic. No, because he's not. I don't think he's evil though. But also the reason he abused Isabella was what was the?
Why do we justify everything? So either we don't believe him. He does. If he does abuse Isabella kids. Okay.
But that was in the note though, so that was handwritten evidence. So I can forgive Nelly on that. That was handwritten. She brought handwritten evidence in.
I'm not even sure Nelly believes that Isabella was abused. I'm telling you, there's an element of this where I'm reading and I'm like, why am I reading and taking the time to believe so much? The way that every single sentence I felt like I should take with a grain of rice.
Because there was one part too where Isabel literally said he's harming me to get back at my brother.
Oh, Dominique, we never asked what you rated it. Sunchi, did we get your rating too?
I don't think so.
We got.
Who did we
Mick
get?
is a honest 3.5. Yeah, Mick. Zoe had a 3. Emily likes it. If you had to put a star on it, Emily, is it like a 4 or 5? Dominique, where were you rating this? Did you have a great time? Dominique, this was a first time too, I believe. All the first timers. Those are the only other note I have. I have a bad habit. So like when I take notes, I literally just, whenever I have a thought, I'll literally just like put a random bullet point. And sometimes those bullet points don't mean anything, like I don't put a page number next to it. It's literally just a thought.
I need to get like you and have a little journal.
Because when I write in the book, I don't know what I'm writing. It's too much of a mess inside of the actual book for me to know.
Yeah.
And my tabs don't have meaning. I just tab. But I'll literally like randomly on page 44 is when I started talking about like Nelly. That was the moment that I felt like writing about Nelly. So it's a bit of a mess.
Oh, Nelly's been hot on my radar since day one.
That was so like inside of the book, I can't find my thoughts, so I have to just bullet point it. But the last thing, the only bullet point that we haven't hit that I have written down, but I don't have anything next to it, was I wrote down how this book plays into the sexual politics of the gays, this concept of the gays throughout the story, because I was trying to sit with how I felt. Hey. What is that? He just brought some cords.
He said, "This is how you hook up. This is how you're supposed to hook up the Discord to the YouTube." The thing is,
I have a drawer that has cords, and for him to like just come plop down with some cords, sir, what are you doing? Okay. What was I saying? Okay, the concept of the gays. So I was sitting here when I was looking at it as these subverted narratives and all of these different POVs that we were getting, these different narrators that was happening. Have you read Frankenstein?
No, that's on my list.
Don't worry. It's very, very similar. You have a overarching narrator that's telling the story in letters, and then you have people telling stories throughout it. So very similar to how like you have this diary and then Nelly's the one actually telling the story. Frankenstein is very similar. But the use of POV in Frankenstein feels very different than the use of POV here for some reason. And I think I feel that way because I would literally say that Frankenstein gave me a difference of a point of view. Like I felt a difference of a point of view. Whereas this
Mhm.
didn't feel like that. This felt like a shifting of a gaze. This felt more gazy.
Mhm.
And I put that something about that feels like there's like almost like sexual politics around how a gaze functions in this story. Because,
In this book.
yeah, because I never felt like it was a point of view shift. But I'm also only got that because Frankenstein feels so different. Anybody who read Frankenstein, please tell me I'm not crazy. Please. Because I swear I was just trying to wrap my head around how they're structured similarly in a sense, and we're utilizing these different voices that aren't trustworthy. Okay,
Is
thank you, Zoe.
Frankenstein
I swear the way that these are similar structures, but something about how I'm experiencing narration, Frankenstein was different. And I felt like I
was
genuinely
it
got a POV. Yeah, hit me.
was it like in Frankenstein like the same omnipotent third person POV when like in the
The way she
letters?
did it. You have some dude who picks up Dr. Frankenstein, and Dr. Frankenstein is like, I need to tell you about this monster I created. And
Oh
then in
girl.
that, you even have a moment where the monster is so you have this guy writing a letter about he met Dr. Frankenstein, and Dr. Frankenstein has a moment where he's talking to his monster, and his monster tells a story. So you have like layers. Frankenstein was different because the narrator felt sorrowful at the end while Nellie is just like, hey, what if I fucked everyone up? Emily said, this is why I love unreliable narrators. I swear, the way that I was experiencing, Dominique said, I think everyone was equally crazy and unhinged, but Heathcliff was the only one genuinely being portrayed as crazy because he was brown. I think the narration motive
Yes.
a little moot at that point. Mick loved Frankenstein. Mick.
Okay.
Okay, Mick. Talk to me, please. I crazy about how the way that we use you I think you'd really like Frankenstein actually.
You think I have Frankenstein, Dracula, Edgar Allan Poe? I got.
You need
I
to
got
lock in.
a bunch
What
of
are you
stuff to get
doing?
through.
Well, no, you're doing
I
Monte
have so much
Cristo right
stuff.
now.
I have a lot of
You've
stuff.
got like
I
10,000
have Moby
pages.
Dick.
Ooh.
Girl, yeah.
Zoe's also saying you love Frankenstein. Okay. How do
Oh.
we feel about the narration that Frankenstein did versus what's occurring here and why it feels so different? Because I swear I'm like my brain is so close to a thought, but I'm not the thought isn't happening for some reason. That was my random bullet point with no explanation.
Oh, I found the quote, by the way, where Isabella said he was cutting up. She said, he told me of Catherine's illness and accused my brother of causing it, promising that I should be Edgar's proxy in suffering till he could get a hold of him.
Was that a red flag?
Oh, yeah, that's a red flag. That was a red flag, yeah. Yeah. But I just mean all that to say, like, yeah, he was definitely abusing that girl, but it's because he wanted to get his paws on somebody.
You know what I love that you do? The way that you modernize how you're experiencing these scenes is my favorite thing.
No, yeah, I have to bring it down to like this is what
This
really
is how they actually talk to these people.
Yeah, because so what he really meant to say was, "Yo, man's a bitch, Catherine. I don't want to hit him." That's what he said. He said that, and I was like, "That's tea."
Meanwhile, they're like, "Thou art." You like, you gonna let him talk to you like that?
You know, I'm like, someone cut up on him, and he ran. He said, "Someone get the blicky," and that's what he did.
Dominique says you rated it 4 stars. It's like coworker confirmed it was not a romance. And just a bunch of terrible people being terrible. I was more interested and had a good time with the mess. Dominique, at least somebody clarified to you that it wasn't a romance. Right. I was finding out live time. Okay, the person Frankenstein is talking to knows he made a mistake. Emily, you're actually team captain. No.
Okay, so there's remorse in Frankenstein.
Yeah, your narrator,
Not this
he starts the story
psychotic.
off by like, I've done a lot of things that I regret.
Oh, T. Okay.
Emily.
I like a little bit of regret.
Because I was literally like, the way that you're experiencing these people telling a story, the distrust I hold in Frankenstein is more like distrust in worldview or distrust in a moral that this person sits with, not an active manipulation of the story. It's like, oh, I don't quite trust you, but I do think that how you view the situation is the problem, not how you're telling the situation.
Telling it.
Yeah, so that's why I was like, oh, this felt more like a shift of POV, because when you got the monster and you got this person, the way that you got these stories, I felt like I took on a different person within a moment. Whereas here, where you have this Nellie moment, she's just like, yeah, this happened. And then you got this letter, and then this person, this was happening, and then this person thought this. It's like, this isn't the same as what I was experiencing. But yes, Emily, Nellie won't do that. And Lockwood wouldn't think that hard about it either.
Yeah, because it's just like, whatever, it's just a little silly story my maid is telling me while I'm sick.
Yeah. Our overart, because even in Frankenstein, the what's the name of the guy, the one writing the letters, can't remember. He even starts the story off relating to Dr. Frankenstein and thinking about him more deeply. Yeah, there is the shallowness of Lockwood has to be deeply affecting what's happening.
More of the story, don't trust a girl named Nellie.
Don't trust a girl named Nellie.
Because she really is.
And don't kiss your cousin.
Okay, yeah. Don't no Alabamas.
No
Alabamas.
Please. There's a couple morals. There's not just one.
And always know how to read a girl, because they'll leave you alone if you do.
They'll leave you alone.
They'll leave you alone.
Everybody's tea.
Clock everybody's tea. I mean, what was this? What was he even talking about here? I think he was talking about Catherine. Mm-hmm. No, he was talking about Isabella.
I think we covered all the big themes. If there are literally just any small little moments that you're like, hey, we skipped over something that I had a great time with, now is your time to shine. Because I think we hit the big things. If anybody thinks that there's a theme that you kind of wish that we hit on, Dominique, if there's anything that you're like, hey, I don't know if you already talked about this, can we talk about it? Yes. Yes. We didn't talk too much about the end. Like, we kind of glazed over that. But I also don't think I have too many big feelings on what happened there.
The biggest thing is the fact that they are all laying together.
Yeah. There's a section where, like, at the end, I was using less tabs as we got to the end of the book. I definitely have a higher concentration of tabs in the beginning of the book.
Same. Yeah.
I don't know what it was. There was something about the end where I was just like, well, we're just here along for the ride at this point. I took less notes. I was highlighting, but I had less like themes or big moments at the end. So if there's anything at the end
what did I put
that you
this?
have big thoughts
what is
about.
This? I'm just going through my tabs to see if I find something funny. Because I'm like, what? Oh, this is Kathy. Kathy said, good night, I'm an angel. And I put, oh, she's actually insane. And she had a tantrum. I think this is when she was like waking up Nellie. Like, she went over and like pinched Nellie awake and was like, wake up, Nellie. Nellie, what do you think about Heathcliff? I was like, girl, it's like 3 a.m. And then when Nellie was like, girl, go away, she was like, whatever, I don't care, I'm an angel. I was like, oh. Like,
I literally, my snap with Catherine was when she just started putting her hands on people. I was like,
oh, Catherine had
where this came from.
She's been waiting.
Waiting. Baby Linton is such an odd character. Odd or dumb. A dumb character. There's
And
nobody
then
that I can say I actually liked in this. I think the concept of narration is interesting, but there's no character that I'm like, love you. Give me a
oh yeah,
snack.
right here she seized his shoulders and shook him till the poor child was wax livid. You shook the baby. It just it's like
And meanwhile, Nellie's over here telling Lockwood, like, yeah, and then she shook him.
she
And
was like,
Lockwood's sitting there with his
she
diary,
she
like,
said, he's like, oh my God, girl. So that ghost I saw that one night, she was
Dominique said, my favorite Catherine moment was when she started biting the pillows.
girl, like, what are we crazy?
There were moments where I was sitting there with my highlighter, like,
There was moments when I was reading it, I would have to pause because I'm listening to it. And I'm like, wait, no, no, back up.
like, do I tab this? Like, what do I do in this? No,
I was
Zoe,
like, I don't know what
literally. Like,
she was actually crazy. So then when her final defiance, you know what? I take that back. I apologize, Edgar Linton. Okay? Maybe
you spent this whole time roasting Edgar until you were like, oh, he can read, huh?
I'm like, maybe I wouldn't have checked up on her either. Because what is the hormones gonna do? Maybe she throws like a wine glass at your face. Now you all cut up. She's shaking babies. She's biting pillows. She's pinching maids awake at 3 a.m. And that was without being pregnant.
My thing is, we're so focused on how horrible Heathcliff is. And it's like, why are we walking right past Catherine wiling out 24/7 and then just pretending to be like a genteel woman?
Right.
Wiling
Catherine was beating her up. Catherine was beating up Nellie. And she was like, oh, Catherine, my sweet Catherine. And she's like getting wops in. And Nellie's like, yeah, she's great. And Heathcliff is just like, Catherine, you're nosy and annoying. And she's like, Heathcliff was evil. I'm like, girl.
Because I didn't see Heathcliff start pinching you. Heathcliff caught the baby when it got thrown over the rafters.
No, wait, I forgot about the baby getting thrown.
You know what else? Like, we're going right past the way that Nellie was like, yeah, sometimes he would get drunk and go play with his gun, so I took the bullets out.
Yes.
Hey, girl.
Hey, this is not a good situation for him. You think that's when Lockwood was like? You think that's when Lockwood was like, I'm moving. Whenever this is done, I'm out. Drunk and playing with guns.
She was like, I used to have to sneak in and take the bullets out because he would get drunk, and that's what the first thing he would wanted to do. Hey, ma'am. Hey.
Yeah.
We're not gonna walk past that one.
She definitely did. She said, anyway, I'm Nellie. She said,
Heathcliff is so mean. Did Heathcliff ever get drunk and start waving around guns? Not once.
No, he was. You know why? Because he was focused. And let me tell you why. He's a Scorpio. I'm telling you, he was focused. He had a goal. He said, "There's only two outcomes: my happiness with Kathy, or everyone's fucked." And he said, "Option 2." He said, "Option 2." No one's happy.
Taking everybody down.
Everyone.
Actually,
hit the flow.
In the world of like everybody's a bad character. What's his name? The guy whose name with an H we can never remember.
Ooh, Harrington.
Harrington. He's a victim. Nah, he a victim.
But he came out on top because he got Kathy, his cousin, wife, sister, lover, tutor.
He was groomed, you mean?
No, Kathy Jr.
He was groomed.
Isn't he younger? Aren't they the same age?
He was this poor non-reading little boy that was getting kisses for doing stuff right.
She said, read another sentence. I'll give you a kiss.
Dominique said, part of me feels like this novel was a satire on high society and how psycho they are. Absolutely.
Hello, yes.
Absolutely. Because what is happening?
So wait, this was happening too. I'm gonna give you a little kiss, and Waka was like, "That
Sunchi's
should be
over
me."
here dropping lore. Sunchi, come to the front. You didn't even finish the book.
That's why. Once I started getting into it, and I was like, "Oh, these people are crazy." I sped through it. I was like, "Oh."
Sunchi's over here like, yeah, I gave it this rating. Didn't even finish it. Sunchi's. I gotta block you, Sunchi.
But yeah, I will say, because remember we were scared last month because we had Beloved after the Prophets, and we were like, "Oh, we're going into Wuthering Heights. It's going to be a lot." Thank gosh.
Thank gosh. No, really, I was kind of scared. Like, this was the Real Housewives of England. Crazy edition.
It was so good.
Mick said, I couldn't tell if bro wanted the kisses or was just going along with it. Mick,
he was like, I think he wanted it because he was like, okay, sentence down. Right here. Right here.
She said, hit 70%, I was done.
That's further than, look, I be DNFing if I've only DNF'd a book in my life. And I was after 10%.
So this is the first time that we've got a DNF that has occurred during book club.
What was the line that made you go, I'm closing this and not opening
No, literally,
it?
like, what was like the actual moment where you're like, right.
You were like, okay, all right. I got stuff to deal with by myself. I don't need this.
Like, where's the kissing? Like, computer.
I thought they were going to be having sex. Ugh, hated it.
No, literally, I think this was the romp we needed. Would have loved some more ghost stuff. I don't know.
Oh, I would have loved to be in Heathcliff's head a little bit, just to see like what he was seeing.
If there were a Heathcliff, if this book would be so different if we just got some Heathcliff stuff, because
yes,
even Nellie being the one to narrate, that was the moment Heathcliff knew he wanted revenge. How do you know that?
How do you know? How do you know it wasn't as soon as he got there and y'all were cutting up on him?
What if his face looks like that because he has allergies?
Right.
What if he's uncomfortable on that chair? That doesn't mean he suddenly wants to kill everybody, Nellie.
Oh wait, who was your main character? Because you did this last month, yeah. Because y'all already know who mine is. Someone play John Cena.
I feel like the way that we know how self-insert this is Nellie. This is Nellie's story.
It's
all about Nellie.
It really is Nellie's life.
It's Nellie. There was somebody, I think it was Mick, that brought up one thing that I forgot. Mick, was it you that brought up the initial description of the house and how that felt? Yes. I think it was you, Mick. Somebody brought it up, and when I was reading that first initial description of Wuthering Heights and the setting sort of feeling like a character. Yes.
Oh yeah, I think it was Mick. I remember that. I think it was Mick.
Mick be doing stuff. Yeah. Mick be doing stuff. I be taking notes. I see Mick write something, and I'm just like, I'm gonna pretend like that was my thought later.
Something, you go, she's tripping.
You're dropping a meme, and Mick is having intellectual conversation
academic.
with you.
What? Mick is in there. And I'm like, this is what I thought.
You're like, me. And Mick is so sweet too. Mick is like, I think you're doing so great. I think that's an interesting idea.
Mick got tired of it though. Towards that, Mick was like, "Yeah, they crazy as hell." Let go, Mick.
Put the highlighter down, Mick. Shout out to Mick. Since she said, I don't even know what point. I just remember I got bored of Nellie's never-ending gossip. Girl, stop. Damn. Okay, so
What
we
you're
said,
that Margot
okay,
Robbie
but
and
like my
Jacob
question
Elordi.
is, what happened during filming that made Margot Robbie and Jacob Elordi fall? I think they were just playing up to the cameras because they were trying to have a bit of drama so people would want to go watch the movie because they think there's some secret thing happening behind the scenes.
No, I wanted to watch the movie because of Charlie's album. I was like, because everyone said it was like a long, basically a music video. And the outfits were cute, girl. The outfits. Oh, they had them set in that. But I don't think that's like. I don't know. I like period pieces. So I also went and saw Hamnet.
Mick, you know what's crazy?
The way they were.
Sorry.
They were dressed in Hamnet made sense. Like they're not super clean. They're not. It's back in the 1700s. Why are you in a latex big ball gown with your hair swoopty doop? That wouldn't have happened.
Here's the thing. I'm
like
so glad we're at the yap portion of book club. Do you know what I just saw?
Oh gosh. What what do you see?
The drama.
Oh. I already know what the twist is. It's in the beginning. I already know what the twist is. What
are you gonna go see it or not?
No.
Why not?
I gotta be really interested to see. I usually my pick of movies is horror. I'm trying to see someone get chopped up.
I saw the drama and then I went and saw Project Hail Mary. Two things. I haven't read the Project Hail Mary book. And wait, have you read it?
No, I was going to, and then they said the guy was like, I don't vote. And I was like, okay. And I took it off my list. I was like, cool, I don't vote. I don't read.
Here's my thing. Why did nobody tell me that I would be in that theater crying watching Project Hail Mary? Y'all are so fake for that.
Oh, you were sobbing?
Sobbing.
Like snot bubbles in the theater?
There was a moment where I was hurt. Sunji.
So is that a home movie? Is what you're telling me? Is it at home in the house?
Janelle, you went and saw Project Hail Mary?
Oh.
Or did you see the drama? Janelle, clock in. Who did you see? Were we all crying? It was a moment. I'm gonna speak vaguely so I don't spoil it because I do think you should go watch it. It's actually such a good movie. There is a moment, right? Where, Janelle, talk to me about the drama. There is a moment where there is a character that I grew to really love.
Ooh, and so if that's how, don't read any Kristen Hanna books then.
What?
Don't read any Kristen Hanna books.
Here's the thing.
That's all her books. She'll make you love them, and then she'll like the worst thing you could possibly think of happening is what happens to them times 10. And then she's like, that's the end of the book. Have a great day.
Wait.
Yeah.
Mick said someone who read the book and watched the movie told me I would enjoy the movie more if I don't read it first.
If I didn't.
The movie was so good, but I also can't compare it to the book. Emily DNF, Project Hail Mary, and Emily.
Did you read the book? Oh, no, you didn't read it, right?
I tried to get it from the library, but the wait was crazy. And I was like, I'm going to miss the movie by the time I get it. So I just went to go see it.
Okay.
Mick said I watched it and sobbed in the theater. I sobbed in the theater.
I sobbed in the theater.
Janelle, the drama, the scene, Janelle, there's a couple of moments I need to talk to you about.
Oh, Dominique says she's not impressed by Zendaya as an actress.
Dominique, you know what's so crazy that I think that you do, Dominique? You be sitting around being so nice all the time, and then you come in here and just say the craziest things. Okay, the moments. Okay, I will say though, can we agree that Robert Pattinson doesn't get the hype he deserves as an actor?
Oh, he eats.
He eats.
It's because of Twilight. It's because of Twilight.
Is that because like there's like a seriousness that he can do, and then he can incorporate a level of goofy funny.
Oh, he's fabulous.
So he eats. There were moments. Mick, did you see the drama? Please tell me you saw the drama. Okay, wait. Back to the moments in the drama that had me gagged. The moment in the office with Misha. Misha was going. Crazy moments there. Mick, go see it. Go see it. I'm not gonna spoil anything. Don't you worry. I need to talk to somebody about it. No, Janelle, literally always surprised when Robert, go see it.
Well, you know he was Batman.
I haven't seen that one.
That threw me off guard. I didn't see that either because I was like, okay, you can only be one prolific character in my brain, and you're Edward, so I can't make you Batman.
You Edward.
That's Patrick Bateman is Batman.
Zoe,
in my head.
I think I recommend seeing the drama only because it is a romp. Zoe says he killed it as Batman.
But it's my thing. There's only one Batman in my brain. There's only one.
Mick, I think it's so crazy. Why do I not... When I see Robert Pattinson in a movie, I'm like, why do I forget about you? But then when he comes into these types of things, I'm like, you really own a scene. And like the way he's a great actor. He's just a great actor.
Yeah. What's that movie he just did with Jennifer Lawrence? I seen some scenes from that, and
Janelle loved him as Batman too. You in the minority, girl.
No, I didn't say he wasn't good.
That's
I
right,
said
Janelle.
in my brain.
Tell Bree that
there's
you're
only
wrong.
One.
Janelle says that you're wrong and you don't know anything.
No, in my brain, there's like certain people I place. Okay. And who was it? Who played Patrick Bateman?
Who played Patrick Bateman?
That white man.
Isn't Patrick Bateman his name?
No. Oh gosh, the one who played Patrick Bateman is also the Batman, Dark Knight Rises Batman with the Heath Ledger Joker.
Christian
That's my
Bale.
Batman. That's my.
You know, if we're gonna talk about Batman for 3 seconds,
Christian Bale, yes.
The most important things that I look back on is I remember some of the bars that Bane was dropping.
Oh yeah, bangers.
Bangers.
All the super villains of that time ate. The Joker, when he was like walking away, he was like, oh.
Rest in peace.
Oh, there it goes. Do. Iconic.
There's
literally, if you guys love Heath Ledger's performance as the Joker, there is a 45-minute cut edited version on YouTube of just his scenes from start to finish. Cuts out all of everybody else. It's just him.
Wait,
how do I know that? Because I love him.
Mick says you talk about Christian Bale. You always associate him with Howl's Moving Castle. I need to watch Howl's Moving Castle after reading the book. I need to watch it.
I haven't read
Christian Bale doesn't. Bane plays Heathcliff in one of. You know what show I need to talk about? I'm not watching it actively because I want to binge it, and I'm gonna tell you a show that I'm obsessed with, and I need any judgment to be put to the side now. Let me hear you say you're going to put your judgment to the side. The Boys.
Oh, okay. I watched one episode and his PP exploded. I said,
Please tell me somebody likes The Boys. Please. The Boys and the other spinoff. I'm so deep in everything that's happening there. The final season of The Boys is coming out like week by week right now. I need it to all come out so I can binge everything that's happening there.
No, my show is not gonna be back for a minute. Severance. Y'all heard of that?
I've heard of it.
They take like last time it was 2.5 years for the next season to come out, so we're probably looking at 2.5 years again. So
Zoe, you would hate The Boys. You can't stand like trash men on screen.
Oh, that's just all it is.
No, Zoe, you would hate The Boys.
That's all it is. I mean, just from the name, The Boys.
Zoe, you hate it. Mick said Severance was so good, but there's so a way.
Good. It doesn't need to be as good as it is.
Wait, Dominique, are you caught up except for the newest season? Finally a fan. Dominique, I love The Boys.
You said I did it. No, okay. I have a question. Anybody watching
Mhm.
From?
Girl.
My dad said I should get into it, and I would like it.
Anybody watching Grum?
No, From.
From.
Yeah.
My watch list of things that I need to partake in is what's the zombie one, but they're mushrooms.
Zombie one, but they're mushroom. Oh, Walking Dead?
Or they're fungus. They're zombies, but they're Last of Us. Mick, we would crush it at charades because I didn't give you any type of information. So we would crush it at charades.
I never watched The Last of Us, actually.
Yeah, it's a video game.
Yeah, yes, that's what I watched. I watched the video game. I watched Markiplier play it. I watched Uber Nova play it. I'm a YouTube kid. I watched the people play it, and then they put it as a movie or a TV show, and I was like, I'm not gonna watch this because they always ruin it.
Wait, Mick, what are you rewatching? You're rewatching season 1 of The Last of Us, or are you rewatching Severance?
Iron Lung, yes. I went and saw it in theaters.
Really? Mm-hmm. I missed that one. Dominique said From is good.
Happy to be there.
Dominique loves horror too. Dominique's a horror lover.
Okay, so I'm gonna like it.
Is it actually scary, Dominique, by your definition of scary?
I don't think. See, this is my thing. I don't think a lot of things are scary. Because remember, I told you I do hoodoo. So it takes a minute for me to get scared. I don't really be getting scared. Ghost views don't scare me.
I'll be scared.
Things don't,
I'm scared right now.
No, because in my brain, I'm like, I would have just called my Bible out and had you up in a jar and out my life. And
you know what horror movie looks so bad? Is it out right now? The Mummy?
Oh, wait.
The one where they're like, hey, your daughter was locked up. And they're like, yeah, go ahead and bring her in the house. What?
No, you ain't coming in my house.
Are you crazy? Meg, you're watching myself. I need to restart The Last of Us. I had started at one point, got distracted, and then there's so much happening that I would like all the information in my brain when I actually get into it. Mick's partner played through The Last of Us parts 1 and 2, so you got an in-person viewing. Dominique says that she doesn't really get scared, but it's well done and it's bloody and it's freaky.
That's all I want. I want people getting cut up.
Wait, what is From?
I love the trope.
Is that on Hulu?
I think it is. It's on Hulu, right?
I've been watching Apothecary Diaries, guys. It's been real cute. It's a little anime.
Oh, I love me a little anime.
It's a little cute.
Why have I been watching anime?
So I literally smashed through season 1 of Apothecary Diaries. And the more things that I'm watching that like Netflix or Hulu has one series of, and
they're good.
I need to go get onto Crunchyroll at this point. I keep telling myself like, you don't need any more subscriptions. Stop it.
No, you need Crunchyroll.
I need Crunchyroll. I really do. I need it because like Apothecary Diaries has a season 2. Free Rent has a season 2, but on Hulu. On Hulu, there's only one season of both of those.
You need to watch Egg Priority when you get Crunchyroll.
Egg Priority?
Yeah, it's like Egg Priority or something like that.
Message me that so I remember, because I'm not gonna remember. You just saying words at me right now.
It's cute. I ate through that.
Oh, you know what movie I want to see? Did we all see the commercial for is it Girls Like Girls?
I want to see that so bad.
I want to see that so bad.
But I'm gonna read the book first.
No, it's just a song, right? Am I crazy?
I think it's a book.
It was like based off of Haley Kiyoko's song.
But let me see. Have a look. I'm pretty sure because I think it's on Kindle Unlimited, and I was like, I'm going.
Mick, I have something so important to say to you. I started JJK at one point, and I did a bit of JJK, but again, I think I was watching it on like Daily Motion or something. Please don't tell anybody.
Yeah. But she made a book.
I'm so behind on JJK and Demon Slayer. Those are also on my list of I just need Crunchyroll. Zoe said, yeah, Girls Like Girls is a song, book, and okay. I don't know anything.
There we go. Yeah, it's a book. I just put it in my Kindle. I had to put it in my Kindle. I was like, before I forget.
Hold on. You know what people were super into that I fell off of? Well, I not fell off of, but never got into. Is it The Summer I Turned Pretty? What's the one with Belly and the two boys?
Yes, I love that one.
There's another one. So The Summer I Turned Pretty. There's another
Yes.
show kind of like in the same fandom. There's two shows, Summer I Turned Pretty and something else that a lot of people are into.
Oh,
Do you know what I'm talking about?
I only know The Summer I Turned Pretty. I don't know the other one.
I feel like people were talking about two shows at that time. And I was like, man, I'm really out of the
Oh, XO Kitty?
Yes.
I watched them both.
I feel like people were talking about those so much and I did not. I just not for any reason. I just was distracted.
Girl, if you like Wuthering Heights, I mean,
Zoe, I swear you and I could do charades so good because I barely be explaining anything. No, Janelle said you can share Crunchyroll, I believe. Janelle, let me tell you something, Janelle. Please don't tell anybody.
Can you?
The way that the Hulu I have, the HBO I have, the Amazon Prime I have are all through men. Let me go find an anime watching man.
Reparations.
The way that I'm over here, like, I don't want to add another streaming service.
You're like, I don't want to add another streaming service. About to go to Barnes and Nobles and camp out in the anime. Find me a man.
Isn't even the owner of all these other ones. You guys, streaming services are so expensive in this economy. You think I'm gonna have all?
It's ridiculous.
You know what's so crazy? I just messaged one and I was like, hey, Love Island season whatever might be coming out. You don't happen to have Peacock, do you? No, I don't want to talk to you or go on a date with you. Just checking in on a Peacock.
Oh,
Never Have I Ever. Yes, Never Have I Ever is another one. There's another messy, like, have you seen the commercials for Roommates?
Yes, because Meg is in it. Yes. Girl, if y'all didn't know, I'm a hottie. I'm deep in the cut.
I'm a baddie. I'm a hottie. I'm a Scorpio.
Girl, I have a Stan Twitter account. I have a group. I have a book club called the Hottie Academy Book Club. I'm in it. Yes. Megan's in there. Yes, with her little tattoos. Looking good.
Dominique said, I still use my dad's Netflix. I'm not paying for all this. Let me tell you something about Netflix. I got roasted by a friend recently, and I was like, okay, need to calm down. But if you have T-Mobile gives you like the normal Netflix for free.
What?
But it's the one with ads. Like you have to watch a commercial every. Did you just drool on me? That was so disgusting.
They have ads?
When did
that happen?
Well, no. Well, so you're like, turn the ads off. No, there's a version of Netflix that's the cheapest version of Netflix that T-Mobile just gives you if you have a phone, but you do have to watch a commercial every now and again. And my friend was like hanging out with me, and a commercial came on, and she was like, "Oh, ew, a commercial," and I was like, "Please chill out."
Yeah. I'm with her because that's crazy. You watch those?
That's my bathroom break time. What are you saying?
That's when you pause it. You just hit pause. You walk away. Oh, hi. Mine's back there sleeping.
He's cussing.
Hi. Because he's like, why you got commercials? That's what he's saying. He's like, I got to watch these commercials.
No, he's got a problem with you talking smack to me. That's right.
No, he's like, girl. No, he said, help. She makes me watch commercials. That's what those eyes were.
He said, don't speak to my mom.
He was doing SOS. He said, help.
Emily's got commercials too. So what are you going to do? Bully Emily? Huh?
Yeah, Emily, why you got commercials?
You're like, actually? Yeah, I'll bully Emily right now.
I'm the commercial police.
You guys want to know something about Puddin'? He be eating stuff that he's not supposed to eat.
Oh. Like cords? Is that why he brought the cords over? Is he like Marley and me, or Marley would just be eating stuff?
The thing about Puddin is he'll like walk away, go, and then I'll hear him doing something. And then he'll come back with something. And I'm like, hey.
No, don't do that.
How'd you get my computer mouse? And why are you walking around with that?
He's trying to help out.
I've told him twice that he need to watch out because Craigslist still exists.
I'm screaming. No, I told Ray he's about to go get a job chasing the wild hogs because they're building over here. So they have the watchdogs out at night chasing the hogs or whatever. And I said, you about to go earn your keep outside. I'm going to put him outside.
You better be nice to that baby. Oh my gosh.
He's 8. He's grown. He's bringing some money.
That's a baby.
He's 40 something. He's older than me. He's lived like
he's a baby.
He's a grown man. And he sleeps like he's done a 9-to-5 job. So I feel like maybe he should have a set 9-to-5.
You don't give that man a snack. Another show that I started, you guys, is The Great. I just started it. I'm having a great time. Please tell me somebody's watching The Great or has watched The Great.
Where is that on?
That one's a Hulu.
Okay. And you like it?
It's a... Wait. What's that tone?
I'm trying to gauge what we watching.
Okay. All right. So when you watch it, my dog nephew Charlie is the same way. Just be conjuring material to eat out of nowhere. Like Dominique, literally, he'll take a little stroll and then just come back with stuff. And I'm not like a messy person. So like the things that he's grabbing, he has to go on top of a desk into a drawer somewhere to get the things.
See, you could employ him as a search dog. That's a job. Mom, give him a job.
You're trying to put all of these babies in the workforce.
In this economy, you seen gas? Yeah. They gotta go outside and work.
Let me tell you something. I was looking at like scooters.
It's bad.
Not like the ones you push, but like the little like Vespa little things.
Just it's hot. I couldn't do that here. In Florida, I'd die. I would go outside and like melt. I would melt.
When you guys get your like
the scooter and just
Florida's awful.
I would melt.
The mosquitoes out there.
I would be bitten.
And melted. Your guys' roaches fly.
Yeah. Oh, let me tell you a story. I wake up, there's a random roach about this big because they just get in. No. And I'm like, yeah, I'm going to spray it. Because I was like, I'm just going to spray it. It's going to fall down. But I be forgetting they fly. So I sprayed it and it started flying.
Hold on, rewind. Is there nobody else in your house that you could have called on to do this for you?
Well, my mom, she's 70. I don't know if she's gonna help.
Okay, yeah, don't go bother. I'm over here like, why are you handling this situation?
It was more so handling me once it was airborne.
No.
And I was just kind of trying to spray it in the air as it's flying. It eventually dropped, but yeah.
Yeah, no, yeah. Zoe, don't go to Florida. Yeah. Make your partner come to you. Oh, yeah, Dominique, you're in Louisiana. Well, your home state's Louisiana. Ooh. Y'all got bugs there too.
They be flying.
You know what? Because I have a friend that just moved to Florida, and she was talking to me about like the different types of roaches and the fear of different types of infections. Because she was just like, if you see a certain type, your life is going to be ruined forever. She was like, the flying ones actually aren't the worst ones that you might have to deal with.
They're just scary.
That's what she said.
They're just scary. It's the little ones.
That's what she said.
Because then if you have the little baby ones, that means there's a nest somewhere and that means they're living. The big ones, that just means they got inside and they
That's literally what she said. She was just like, living in Florida has desensitized her to the big scary ones. Because she's just like, just get
little ones.
Those
little ones, you're screwed. Because then now you got to look through cabinets, through things, under stuff, because there's a nest. They just chilling.
Come
And you
burn
could
it
squish
down.
them. You could do what you want. You could spray the raid, but they're gonna come back the next week.
My like
Because
skin's like
it's
itching.
their house too.
My nose is itching.
No, the big ones are just scary because they fly at you. It's not even like they're flying away. They're like, oh, yeah. And you're like, no.
How did we get here? 1 second, we're talking about Heathcliff wiling out. Now we... You're in Virginia now. Oh. Thank goodness Virginia's a little safer. You need places that get winter because winter kills the things. If it just stays warm and humid all the time,
I might also die if I go into a winter spot. I can't do the cold. I'm not a cold person.
We are sharing some insane horror stories right now.
I don't have cryptids down here, but we got Florida man. And if you know, you know.
The news articles.
Florida man. I don't know. And then you do like ad-libs. You just throw stuff together and it happens.
Just start throwing stuff on there.
You literally, you could type in Florida man and your birthday and something will pop up. It's like...
Does anybody have any like plans that they're about to go do today? Like when we get off of book club, are you doing anything today?
Me, I'm gonna try and finish some books. My TBR is kind of crazy. And this month it was all my mom's books. Oh. Because it's her birthday month. So I read everything that she has recommended to me.
Okay.
And she reads differently than me, so it's been a little slower reads. So, but the month's almost up, and I have to finish Buckeye and The Mad Wife.
I have The Mad Wife on hold at the library. No spoilers. No spoilers.
I don't spoil anything.
What's next month's book club is The Spear Cuts Through Water.
Yes. Did I pick the one? It is, I thought, right? Yeah.
And then Spear Cuts Through Water, and then the next one's Model Home.
Yes.
But for our intermission week, we're doing Son of the Morning. I think there's
a little smirk.
I think there's some kissing.
No. What's your next month TBR look like?
I don't even know what's going on. Oh my goodness, you guys. Okay. Since there's not too many of you guys here. So I'm filming a vlog right now. It's the one that I'm slowly chipping away at. And the premise of the vlog is I'm starting 5 new series that I've been excited for. And I'm just reading the first book of all these series.
Ooh.
So I'm reading the first book of Poppy War, 5th season, Dandelion Dynasty, Jasad Heir, and The Bitch Queen Chronicles.
Ooh.
And
did you finish the 5th season yet?
That's the one that I'm starting next. And
okay,
so here's the thing. So I did the Jasad Heir because that one I was like, I could just smash through this. I think it's more romantic-y, and it was during the work week. And I was like yapping about that. And then I did the Bitch Queen Chronicles next. And I still haven't done 5th season, Poppy War, or Dandelion Dynasty, which are arguably the more like intense of the video. And I'm like, I already have like 50 minutes of talking about these books. So I was like, hey guys, I've got some reading.
You have to cut it in half.
But wait, you've read 5th season and Poppy War?
No, Poppy War is next month. Next month, my theme is series.
Oh, wait, but you read 5th season before?
5th season.
Am I gonna cry in the first book?
I didn't. No.
So yes.
I don't know. I didn't.
You're tougher than me.
The thing, I don't know, the thing that caught me the most.
Oh, Emily asked you how you're liking the Count of Monte Cristo.
I think it's tea. It's so tea. I'm slowly getting through it because hold on, let me show you.
Wait, today's indie bookstore day. Dominique, what'd you get? Why you keep it secret? Let us know. Yeah, Son of the Morning. I was trying to remember because it's Son of the Morning now because Oh, look at those tabs.
So this is taking me a little longer because hold on, let me find my key. Yeah. I have a key. So it's taking me a little longer because I'm trying to, there's like historical context reference, and then I have to go in and actually research it. So like I have like sticky notes in here so I can understand. Oh, I'm taking a minute on this. Plot turning points, guessing, foreshadowing, words I didn't know that I have to define, thoughts, comments, research. Like
that one's gonna take you a minute.
Yeah, it takes me like 3 hours to get through.
No, Janelle, like for real, that's a textbook. Chapter. Like,
yeah,
I'm over here like I'm gonna read 5th season. Thank you for the warning, Emily.
It didn't make me cry. I was more like,
I'm a crier epic. Though.
Kristen is gonna ruin your life.
Here's the thing: I don't know much about zodiac signs. The only thing I know is how accurate mine is.
Were you a Pisces?
No, I'm a Cancer.
Oh yeah, okay. It was gonna be a water sign. Mm-hmm. I just didn't know which one.
The one that cries. Apparently, I'm manipulated.
Pisces cry, but they be crying about some stuff that hasn't happened yet because they're very imaginative. It's like, girl,
I just ain't crying. Wait, Dominique only got. So Emily, basically, you're in for a lot of time to be taken on. Basically, and they got one book. On Sunday, she picked flowers. You guys do a month-long book crawl? That's so cool. I don't know what Austin does for indie bookstore day. I might just go stop by, spend some money I don't have.
Right, that's what I'm like. Dang, I don't even know where that would be. I'm thinking. I'm like, I don't even know where the hell.
I don't know. What?
Where am I?
If this guy can't read and he just married,
like
Emily is probably intimidated. Good. I think
I'm like
my intimidation that's coming up is the Dandelion Dynasty. That's the only intimidating thing that I have going on, because I bought those books because when I was talking to a friend, I had it from the library originally, and my friend was like, I know your reading taste, you're gonna love it, but there are things that occur in like book 3 where you'll wish you could go flip back into book 1.
Oh, so you
need it. Let me go get it, because if I really do love it, I'll be so frustrated if I like have the library book, can't go look back, can't go reference. That's not Count of Monte Cristo's a different type of like intimidating.
No, this is fun though, because you know how my brain works. So I just be cutting up. It's a key for me. I can't wait to get to the part where they said he goes to jail, because they said there's some like really good philosophy type things that he learns from a character in there, and I'm like, I'm ready to.
There's a lot of people like that's doing its rounds on Book Talk. So is East of Eden.
Yes, I've been seeing East of Eden a lot.
A lot of people are really into it. Like, it's East of Eden's making its rounds right now. I don't think I've ever read East of Eden. You know what my issue is with a lot of classics? I went to school for English. There were quite a few classes that I took or lectures that I took where we read a section of a book for a reason. And so there are so many classics where it's like, I've read a part of this for a lecture, but I haven't read cover to cover. That's a lot of classics for me, actually. And I think East of Eden was one where we read a moment.
Not like the whole.
Yeah.
Huh.
I'm already.
I don't know what it's about.
With this season is the amount of people that are telling me, like, the amount of reviews where it's like, this is too big brain. I'm only a couple of chapters in. I don't know if I'm Jimmy Neutron.
It's not.
Okay.
You're in 5th season right now?
Yeah, just a couple chapters.
Okay, what chapter are you on?
I've gotten to the point, not to spoil in case anybody hasn't read it, where the mother just told the leader of the town, I'm gonna go.
Okay, yes. So you see, okay, so I can talk to you about this. The POV change.
Mm-hmm. No, really.
I hate POV change. I hate
it's really clean right POV. Now. I feel like I've been going into it a little like worried because the amount of reviews that people are like, this is such a big brain book. This is too big brain. Didn't understand too big brain. And I'm like, right now I'm just having like a good fantasy time. I think like I'm just.
No, I love
enjoying.
Because I don't like second person POV, and she ate that. That's all I had to say. She ate that.
Too many people don't want to think while they're reading. They're taking the turn your brain on. Okay, Dominique, because I've gone a few chapters, and I'm like, am I supposed to be like, because you know how you read and you look for themes and motifs, right? And I was like, am I supposed to be doing that? Is that what they mean by big brain? Because I'm not confused right now. And I'm like, should I restart? No. Should I be more confused? Like,
no, they're the same people who go to an R.F. Kuang book knowing that she is going to break your brain a little bit and go, this is too much.
I haven't even, here's the thing. I haven't even gotten to the Poppy War. This season, I'm not feeling like too big brain. That's people are, the amount of DNFs where it's like, this was too big brain for me. So don't know what's happening there. Poppy War, didn't R.F. Kuang start that one when she was young?
I think so.
Right, like she started that when she was a teenager.
No, people were complaining about Babel and Catabasis, and I was like, it's the doctor. She's
I've
the
considered putting. I'm thinking about putting Babel as a book club book, mostly because.
Oh, I love Babel. I cried at the end. I was in the car crying like a dummy.
Dang.
I had it on audiobook, and I was driving in the car, and I was like. On the way to work, I was like, at like 7 a.m.
My thing. Oh, Janelle, you cried too on Babel. Well, so I moved to Chicago. My lease ends the first week of August. But I might either move like end of July, beginning of August, depending on what like new lease I sign. So with that, my life is going to be crazy through July. So I was like, maybe book club, we just do a fat book. And then I just have it spread over the course of 2 months. And Babel's pretty big. So I was thinking that one's a good big book. Otherwise, we're doing Lord of the Rings.
Oh, I'm reading that right now. I'm reading that series.
You're reading all of the biggest things that you could have gotten your hands on.
Okay. Okay. Listen. Can my TBR next month?
Okay.
The theme is series.
Yeah.
I have 15 books right now on my TBR. 2 of them, one is Priory of the Orange Trees, second
which is
book.
10,000 pages. Yeah.
And then what else do I got?
That's a series. Okay. Yeah.
When the Moon Hatched.
Yeah.
That's also that. Yeah. And then
what else? I maybe accidentally DNF that one.
Oh no! It takes a lot for me to DNF.
I be DNF.
I almost DNF. Not only DNF one book, it takes a lot for me to DNF. Oh, is this one book? Okay, caveat. I'm a bi girl. I'm also bi.
Mm-hmm.
And I was reading this smut book, and it said "bi curious" in there, and I said, "What?" Okay, and it's about 2 couples.
Okay.
I was like, "Okay, it's about 2 couples." But how this straight lady wrote this bi curious? Okay, for everyone here who is bi, you understand this. It was written basically for the pleasure of a man. Okay, if we're really gonna get bi curious, let the men do a little something too. Don't have them off to the corner pleasuring themselves while the girls get
computer.
Busy. Make it actually gay, please, because it was not. I was like, this is ill, and I DNF'd it. I was like, this is not what I'm not a man.
For the male gay.
Yeah, I was like, ew. Ooh. Why
are the swords not crossing now?
No, you know what really sent me to the moon? She had this one character who was like the older man. You know what I mean? The older man character who like knew his way around the ropes.
Yeah.
But you're telling me he wasn't about to go over to old boy. Okay. I guess DNF'd it.
Hold on.
You lost the cord?
I don't have the block. Puddin brought me the cord I needed, actually, though.
But he didn't. Go get the block.
I don't know where I got. Oh well.
What if it's like still in the wall?
I gotta go soon, anyways. Okay, wait. What are the other series? We got Priory of the Orange Tree.
Let me. Oh, because I have it on my Fable. Let me give y'all the full rundown. It's
the series that you're doing. We're gonna do Poppy War, Priory of the Orange Tree, When the Moon Hatched.
I added Legendborn. Due to all
no,
the
literally,
stuff going on
Sunchi. Oh nah.
The Poppy War.
Yeah.
The Will of the Many.
Oh.
Spirit Cuts Through Water.
Yeah.
Brothers Hawthorne, because I have to finish that.
The Brothers Hawthorne. Oh, okay, yeah. That's the games
Eternal
one.
Ruin.
Eternal Ruin.
Yes, the games. The Eternal Ruin is the second to
Is that the red book?
Called? Yes.
Yep.
With the mask.
Yep.
A Day of Fallen Night.
Oh.
That's the When the Moon Hatched. Order of the Phoenix, The Two Towers, The Stone Sky, and Obelisk Gate.
The Two Towers. Wait, is that Lord of the Rings?
That's the second book, Lord of the Rings, yes.
Okay. I thought that was, Stephen King has some tower.
And Jackal.
That's not a series.
That's for Hottie Academy Book Club if y'all want to join.
Hottie Academy. You're doing Jackal. Is that this month or next month?
May. Yeah, next month.
Jackal.
We do horror and thriller books to honor Megan because she likes horror. Girl, Megan, I told you we in there.
Megan, you know where to find me.
Megan, she actually shouted us out one time on Station Head, so she knows we're somewhere.
She knows you.
She knows we're somewhere.
She knows you.
She does not know me, but she knows we're somewhere. She
tell
was
her,
like something with
tell her
Academy.
where your DMs are at and be about it.
Girl, I don't be up in her DMs. I know she ain't gonna answer them. She says she only on Pinterest. I don't know. Leave that lady alone.
Not you knowing exactly. She was like, she's only over there.
No, she was like, hotties, I don't be on Twitter anymore. I'd be on Pinterest. I was like, oh.
Oh. So this stand club needs you.
Exactly.
Tell her where your DMs are at. No, you take charge.
Girl, no, I just sent one of my friends out there. She's on Broadway, and some of them, my friends, are going out on Broadway right now to see her do. She's Zidler, a Moulin Rouge. She's the.
I've seen that actually.
Yeah, so they're going out there to see because she performed some of her songs too. So they go out and bought tickets.
Why aren't you going?
And then after every single,
why you're not going? Because you're a fake fan.
No, I don't want to go because gas is high and Beyonce's coming. And I love Megan down, but
gas is high. You could have stopped there.
No, but I'm saving money for Beyonce. Beyonce's coming. So, and I have Renaissance and I have Cowboy Carter. I need the third one. I collect records too. So I need the third record.
Okay. All right.
So we got to save money because the mother's coming. She birthed. You know what I mean? Just the hierarchy. So we gotta.
Beyonce made Megan. Is that what you're saying?
Megan, yeah. Megan would say that too.
You trying to get canceled 3 minutes before we gotta go?
Girl, Megan would say that too. She always said. She said something about her mom said that she wanted to meet Beyonce one day, and Megan was gonna get her there, and then Megan made.
Okay.
They're like this, yeah.
All right.
Yeah. See. I know.
I haven't been to a live.
She's trying to stir stuff up. Right.
Me.
Yeah.
I would never.
You see that, right? You see this is the cancer thing.
I'll cry right now.
It's the crab.
I'll cry right now. Okay, you guys. This was This was great. I need to update the Fable. I'll literally do it like right now so that it shows Son of the Morning for like de-stress week. Because it's going to show Son of the Morning for a week just for de-stress time. And then next month is The Spear Cuts Through Water in case anybody needs to tell their library to hurry up.
Woo!
Thank you,
Spear Cuts
Bree.
Through Water. I'm excited. I'm excited.
Have you read it before?
Nope.
Okay. I'm not going to spoil literally anything. I'm excited too. It's a reread for me.
Oh, you already know stuff.
I already know stuff.
Oh, so am I going to have a time?
You're going to like it. But give it your attention. Not no silly, goofy, okay. Let me read and there's stuff happening. What?
That's just how my brain works. Look at, when we get off here, look at my Fable posts.
I see how you be in Fable in general.
I'm over here reading Demon Copperhead Cutting Up, and it's like his mom died of
No,
overdose.
I mean, like, you know how sometimes you'll like read and there's like other stuff happening, or you'll like get a chapter in here. Give Spear Cuts Through Water, like make sure you've got
headphones on, immersive reading.
Yeah, this one's definitely one of those for sure. Not like one of those like, oh, let me just dip and dap. No, give it a second. Make sure you're present.
Okay. Lock in.
Yeah, make sure you're present for it.
So like 5th season, lock in.
Yeah, this is one of yeah. Okay, all right. I'm excited.
Okay,
thank you.
Okay, I'm there. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for being here. All right, bye. How'd that work? Did we actually hang up on her? Haha.
What? Oh no, I'm here.
Oh, I can still hear her on my computer. Bye, Bree. All right. Thank you guys for hanging out. I'll see you next time. Bye, everybody. Yeah. Oh, wait, not bye because I don't know how to end it.